Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Let's see. I'm trying to see. We about to be real ghetto.
Hey y'all, hey y'all.
How was your week? We about to see what this is like. I'm trying to see something different. Oh, now where do we go away and say, oh, live? Let me see now. Now what? I think I picked the wrong time to be trying to figure stuff out per usual. I don't see what's going to be right here. Oh. Let us know you're here. Say hi in the comment section. Let me see. Oh, look. Look, Michael.
I can see it.
On the TV.
I see it. I see it.
Don't fucking treat me like that. Let's see. Hi. I want to see it.
I see it.
Ah, look at that. Nigga, we made it. We on a big screen. So, yeah, let's see. We were in here eating. I had crabs from Steamy Demons. And she had some nasty ass hook and reel. It was definitely nasty. She likes hook and reel. I think Crafty Crab is seasoned better. But she likes it, so. Whatever. I'm trying to see this. Hold on. And then I'm about to eat a Sunday, and I think she gets me and gonna make me have to go to the bathroom.
She's gonna be shitty.
No, I'm not. Because I don't ever shit after I eat crabs and stuff. And she's like, oh, you're not going to be able to eat crabs. You're going to be able to do this. Let me tell him. Hold on. Let me get this together. Let me see. Because there's a lot of things going around in the world today. And I think that everyone should know. So allegedly, what is it? So allegedly, right? And you might have to pull it up.
You might want to move that.
Why? So
use a Ciroc bottle.
Oh yeah,
honey.
Why you reaching at it? What I see here? Well, allegedly, Swiss Beats was busting Lala. But they trying to say that Alicia Keys made a song, because he said in the comments all over the internet, Lala is the only something he liking. This the only Lala I'm liking. Y'all go buy the album or something. You see that?
No.
Well, you suck to be the TMZ column. Did y'all see that? Allegedly, and I said, well, if that is true about Swiss Beats sleeping with Lala, well, Alicia Keys only getting what she did to that woman.
His wife, ex-wife.
Ain't
Well,
no,
I mean, I wouldn't take that like he was sleeping with her though. I would take that as like
allegedly
him saying he's supporting his wife's music. Go grab that.
Either way.
But I mean, sometimes people can think too much in this life.
These niggas is fucking. And she told me that Megan Good husband don't want her no more.
I said.
You said he found her.
For divorce.
I think you got me. I gotta go bathroom. You gonna have to keep him entertained. She passed all her tests in school. Tell them about some nursing school stuff, y'all. I see y'all. Hey, how you doing?
It was stressful as shit.
So,
super stressful.
She decided she wanted to grow up and be a nurse. When stripping is so much easier.
That's debatable.
Stripping is so much easier than going to school.
Okay, you can climb up a pole
If
and stay there.
If I wanted to exercise.
Let's do a pole dancing class.
So I can fall.
But stripping's so easy, right?
For you though, you younger than me.
So I got the same problems everybody else got. What y'all think is easier, stripping or what? Or going to college?
That's like a ghetto
First of all, I didn't say that stripping is harder than going to college. I said stripping is hard.
Because you don't have no body strength?
No, I mean, just like the simple fact, like, okay, I might not be comfortable shaking ass and taking off stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I just might not be comfortable.
Oh no, did you see the girl that shook her ass at her wedding?
Yeah, she ain't had no what you call pant. She had, it was like a thong piece that she had on her at her wedding, right?
Do you think that was appropriate?
It was her wedding. Why wouldn't it have been?
Oh hell, you said wow, what you did?
I said it's her wedding.
Oh y'all just do that thing.
I didn't say no. I didn't say I would do it, but if that's what she want to do,
Oh hell no.
I'm fucking she gonna get beat. Ain't nobody gonna beat her. She's fucking grown.
I think yes, it's your wedding, but come on, you just. Well, that's why I said I think she was a stripper. I cannot believe you jinxed me. This has never happened.
I couldn't believe your stomach allows that to happen. Well, you can just eat crabs and fucking Sundays and not go to the bathroom. Like,
It doesn't.
that's a little weird.
It really doesn't.
You need to go to the doctors. Because clearly it's something wrong with your insides.
Whatever. I mean, clearly there's something wrong with you that you could go ahead and strip at your wedding. Yeah.
What I said was, and don't put words in my mouth, Candace. Oh.
The jury is still out on that.
What I said was, it's her wedding. And if that's what she wanted to do, then that's what she wanted to do. I said, however, I would not do that.
You just said if you don't disagree with it, then you.
How the fuck I tell you I would when the fuck I just told you stripping is hard?
Well, you don't. Well, for her, it's very easy. All she did was grind the floor.
Okay, so here's my.
So why was the comments was like, it's just like the bride should have practiced, bridesmaid should have practiced twice.
So here's my question. Would it have been a better performance had she just had clothes on?
I think so.
Like, okay, so you're saying it would have been acceptable for the performance as long as she had clothes on.
Well, it didn't grind on the ground.
Okay, so it would not have been an acceptable performance. I'm confused. Do y'all see this? Because of that stupid ass seafood boil? You said what? Oh my god, did any of y'all see on Instagram? Was it on Instagram, like the shade room or something?
I don't know, I put it in the group.
Oh, okay, so then 9 times out of 10 y'all seen it. Where the lady was dancing on her husband, but her booty was out.
Everything was out.
Her butt was out. I didn't see her boobs out.
Her cootie cat.
I just seen her butt. But, I mean,
First of all, some of the guests looked disturbed.
I'm sure his grandmother, she was there. She was probably a little fucked up behind it.
Then the little flower girl had a finger in her mouth looking like mine.
Oh.
People see what they want to see. And I feel like.
I watched the performance. I didn't watch the thing 1,000 times. But here's the thing, like, if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. At the end of the day, it's your wedding. What am I understanding though? Like, I just want to know.
It's not okay to be a whore.
She's a whore. Okay, so she's a whore because she's dancing for her husband.
She ain't dancing for her husband. That shit she could do on honeymoon.
But nonetheless, it was for her. It was for her husband.
And the whole congregation on the path.
But nonetheless, it was for her husband.
No, that shit was for her.
Oh, okay. So if you make a sex tape, right, and it comes out. No, I'm asking you a question. If you make a sex tape with your man, right, and I don't know, somebody accidentally sees it, huh? If somebody accidentally sees it, is that like you're a hoe? You're a whore? That's your favorite word. Are you a whore?
You said what?
If you make a sex tape with your man, and I don't know, one of your friends accidentally sees it, like it's on your phone or something, are you a whore because you made a sex tape with your man?
No, you're not a whore, but if you're doing it for display, you's a porn star.
So is she a porn star and
I think she. I said I thought she was a stripper. That was the only way I thought it was okay.
If she was a stripper.
I'm about to show you.
I'm sorry. So you only thought if it was okay if she was a stripper.
Yeah.
What the fuck exactly are you saying then? Like, are you upset because the grandmother and the little girl was disturbed, or are you upset because the bitch could have been a stripper, but she was
no?
What?
I'm saying the only way it was acceptable is if she was a stripper. Because if she wasn't a stripper, I don't understand why he would be okay with his wife putting her ass on display for everybody. But because she a stripper, everybody's seeing her ass anyway. So he probably was a little more understandable.
Okay.
Y'all understand? I'm back.
But what if his mother don't go to the strip club? I'm sure the granny don't go to the strip club. I'm sure that little flower girl don't go to the strip club.
More the reason why she shouldn't have did it in the first fucking place.
No, but I'm just saying. You're saying it's acceptable if she was a stripper.
I'm saying
it's either it's acceptable or it's not.
I don't think it's acceptable at all. But what I'm saying is, I can understand why he probably didn't care, because if she's a stripper, the whole world's seeing her ass anyway. So her doing that at the fucking wedding is nothing because she's showing her ass anyway.
So why not just say, I need more? This don't look. I need more information on. I need more background information.
I don't need more background. I seen it. It's open invitation to imply whatever you want to imply.
No, I'm not. Like again, I would
you
never.
Always trying to justify hoish behavior.
I'm not. I wouldn't do it. No, because here's my thing.
Mm-mm.
I'm not about to. I don't care. She, at the end of the day, did whatever the fuck she did.
If I was at my wedding and I did that, y'all would have everything to say. Yes, you would.
Candace,
yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, well then you're not a friend of mine, and I'm learning that day by day. So
how? Because you decided that you wanted to do something at your wedding reception.
No.
And I'm saying, Candace, oh my God, like I don't know the girl, so I don't care.
Is it okay to strip at your wedding?
She didn't strip at her wedding. She gave her man a lap dance.
She did not.
She gave her husband a lap dance.
Yeah.
She
at this point he gave her a ring
or whatever.
He gave her a ring,
and that was it. And that was it. And that was it. My whole thing is, would I do it? No.
But
to each his own. No, the fuck I would not.
You think it's okay for her to do it? In my book, you would do it.
No, that's totally no. People do what they and that's people do what they want to do. However, I had my mother would be there, my grandparents, his mother, his grandparents, his homeboys. I'm not gonna do that.
So it's okay because it's your wedding.
No. You're missing my point. If you want to do what you want to do at your wedding, that's your business, not mine.
Absolutely.
So why the fuck do I care?
But you know what Ryan say on the Speakeasy show?
That's like caring about somebody else's coochie.
Everybody be trying to make, and that goes around a lot lately. Said that it's
I don't care about the next chick coochie. All I'm caring about is
everybody doing stupid shit and thinking it's okay because then people don't want to talk about it because they want to make it seem like this shit is okay. No.
How did I say it was okay? I said if that's what she if that's what she chose to do, right? If that was a conversation between her and her husband,
if I was to do that at my wedding,
that was a conversation between her and her
husband, if I was to do
that
at my wedding, y'all would have everything to say.
Yo, it's your wedding. What can I say?
I'm about to find out.
What can I say?
I'm about to find out. We better phone a friend on this one.
What can I say?
This is when you find out who your real people is. Let's see. You should be able to say something.
Like what?
Like, Candace, now you know damn well there was no reason for you to have your ass all over the floor.
And what are you going to say?
Hold on. I have someone on the line.
And what are you going to say?
Hello?
Hey.
You're on camera, so you need to answer this. Okay.
Oh my God.
So if you was at my wedding and I started to strip dance at my wedding for my husband, would you?
With the
or would
thong
you,
on.
shut
With
up.
the thong.
You interrupted the story. Would you?
No,
or would
don't
you,
tell half the story.
She's seen it. She's in the group.
Don't tell half
She's
the story.
in the group.
Tell the whole story.
You're in the group, so you've seen it.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't know that she's the manager, but half the time she don't manage.
Because half the time she don't know her job description. That's another show. So if I was to strip all like that at my wedding with my husband,
what would you say?
hold on, you wouldn't have nothing to say about
What would
that.
you say?
You wouldn't have.
What would you say?
Hold on.
No, don't
One
push
night.
her. Don't
No.
push her into saying something.
Thank
What would you
thank
say?
She said, Jason, if you don't shut up.
No, because you just push her into
Listen.
what you wouldn't say nothing.
No, okay. What would you?
I would say something.
Thank you. And why?
I would say something. It doesn't matter that it's your wedding. That's. God damn it! Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
And she just lost. And this is why she gets fired. And this is why she gets fired.
Because what?
We're in the middle of a conference.
Hold on.
Hello.
And then that's why you get fired. Because we're in the middle of a conference. And you want to click over.
Hello.
No, because she's in here trying to swear me up and down that.
I never said it was okay.
All right, well, hold on. Let her
said,
finish. Hold
let
on,
me say what I'm
no,
going to
let
say.
her finish.
Don't put words in
Let
my
her
mouth.
finish because she clicked over. Go
First
ahead.
of all, that's tasteless. You have no class. Like, who does that? If you were working in the strip club, that's one thing. If that's something you want to do in your house, that's one thing. But at your wedding, I don't agree with that.
Can I say something, please? 9 times out of 10, half of the people that were there already knew the type of person that she was. You think a person like that is just going to be like, yeah, you're just going to pop up
That's not true.
on your wedding and just do that?
Everything ain't for everybody.
I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
that it is, but my whole thing is if
People, wait a minute. When people get married, you're inviting your family, your grandparents, your parents. Like, just because my mother know I'm a stripper don't mean she want to see me strip for my father.
so
you.
once again, I said I personally
I said the same thing.
So personally, I said I would not do it. But if I'm attending somebody's wedding and that is what they decide to do, I can't stop you. That's your wedding.
And then I said, that's fine. But you wouldn't have anything to say?
I'll be in love for real.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That is
Y'all would have been then talked about it. Matter of fact, you'd be like, Candace, come on now. You did a little too much.
Candace, you already know I would say something. You already know.
Yeah. Like, this is a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about it, then other women got, what if they married or got their boyfriends and see, like, it's just certain things you just have no class to do some shit like that. Like I said, that, to each his own, that just ain't for me.
that's my whole right. So I don't care what you like. That's again. That's like talking about another female who how many people she's sleeping with. Like I got an opinion and it's your Gucci.
Tell you what I gotta say to your face. You already know how I am. I don't bite my tongue. I'm gonna tell you what I gotta say.
Yeah, and it's like,
And I don't care who's wedding it is.
thank you. Thank you. That's how I
never
feel.
said-
I don't
I
care
never
who. I don't
said-
care who wedding it is.
But I never.
You know who even said whether it's your wedding or not. That I want to see your ass
Thank you. That's some
while I'm trying to eat some cake. Then
You
I
don't want to see your ass?
remember
Go to
him.
the strip club for all that?
And then I said to her, she says, well, it's just like if you were to make a sex tape with your man and one of your friends seen it. No.
Totally different.
That's totally different.
Totally different.
No, I hate when you do that.
What I did?
You said for somebody to say something, and I said, okay, so what if it was the sex tape and my friend saw my sex tape and my friend's supposed to say something? No, because what are you gonna say as my friend?
That's different.
Girl, why you making a sex?
Jason, that's totally different. Because
Yes.
that's some shit you doing in your home, his home, whatever, in private.
So can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Talking about
Can I ask you a question?
you
Mommy,
stripping for your man.
mommy, mommy,
That's that fat ass shit.
mommy,
Alpha ass mentality.
mommy.
Can't give a fuck, young people.
Excuse me.
Me either.
Raise you like that.
Excuse me.
Raise my daughter.
They
First of all,
they want
let's
everything.
clear it up.
They
Let's
want
clear it
everything.
up for the 100th time.
They
I
want
never
everything.
said
They want-
I was okay with doing this.
They want everything to be acceptable. They want
Jesus
everything
Christ.
to be
No,
acceptable.
it's just I'm not concerned about what somebody else is doing at their wedding. That's too much energy I'm giving.
I'm convinced that my daughter is a freak.
No, I don't know how.
I know you one fucking thing. I don't want to see a motherfucking ass at her wedding because I'm going to pull her up off the floor.
I tell you what, you do some shit like that at your wedding and invite me and see what I'm burst.
Right. But
Once again, if it's her wedding and that's what she chose to do and that's what her husband, they agreed upon it, who's been like, why do I have to say something? Who cares?
I don't think he agreed upon that. And I think even in the video, somebody threw $1 or something.
I tried to watch the video because somebody posted. It was a post on your page. I couldn't watch the video. It went low for me at work. I never went back to go watch it. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to try to go find this damn video.
No, it's in there. I pinned it to the top. Because again, like once again, I use everything for conversation purposes. I really don't give a damn either. But it's just like, I'm just like, damn, this is what we've come to in the world. Everybody is looking for that one viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that one little, just to be the hot topic for a hot second. And you go to the point where though you have little kids and shit at your wedding that you don't even have respect for them. That your ass is out all over the place.
You know what? I forgot. Oh yeah, people do it like kids. I forgot all about
Well, it was a flower girl. I didn't see it at first, but I remember some years ago. Remember the one lady that did the same little like strip dance for her husband, but she did it in like lingerie and all that when majority of everybody was gone. So it was like I guess she probably did that just amongst like the close, people, which is fine. This bitch is naked in front of the whole wedding party and guests. Some of the people was in their phones. Some of the guests' faces, they looked disturbed. I was like, oh, wow. Like, so this is what we do? Like, people just do, this is what we do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's all I wanted because your daughter wanted me to be in agreement.
I never asked you to be in agreement. I'm still gonna stand on what I said. I wouldn't do it, but I'm not gonna tell somebody, oh, girl, da 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 da. If that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I don't like.
Oh, wait a minute. I just found out somebody was in here that I didn't know was in here. All right. Well, I guess we've come to the consensus. Your daughter's a smut.
You do some shit like that at your wedding.
I ain't coming, and I'm gonna talk about you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
All right, thank you.
And look at this shit my daughter did.
But like, girl, I'm gonna say you ain't raised her right. Ain't that what they say? That's the first thing they say. You ain't raised her right. All right.
That's the problem. Y'all too opinionated.
Well, I do have a talk show. That's what I'm supposed to do.
No, I'm talking about in general.
Well, I do have a talk show. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I guess.
They just be wanting you to be okay with whole shit.
Who is okay with it?
It doesn't matter.
All I'm saying is what a person does, like, once again, that's like if your friend's a hoe. You got a problem with your friend being a hoe?
Absolutely have a problem with my friend being a hoe.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Which one are we talking about?
Any friend that's a hoe.
I do have a problem with my friend being a hoe.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Okay.
Like, at a certain age, certain things you just supposed to conduct yourself. I mean, just because you grow up don't mean, just because you get older.
So it's acceptable when you're young to be a hoe. I'm a freak.
You don't know no better.
Okay.
I will hope you.
Okay.
I will hope you don't know no better.
Okay.
I will hope you don't know no better.
I guess.
If you still be a freak at 30
if that makes sense
40,
to you, if that makes sense
if
to
you
you,
are still being
okay.
a freak and a hoe at 40, that's acceptable.
It's acceptable to be a freak and a hoe in your 20s.
It's called making mistakes.
Oh, okay.
Life teach you.
Okay.
Because some of the things I did in my 20s, I wouldn't dare do in my 30s.
Okay.
So yes, absolutely. You gotta live and you gotta learn.
Alrighty.
And you gotta learn, and you gotta grow.
Okay.
Because, can't judge.
So you would judge your friend at 30, 35, 40?
Well, no, I wouldn't judge. I would just be like, you just like being a hoe at 40. Like, you don't want to ever settle down. You just want to keep giving up pussy just to be giving it up. At 90 with maggots coming out your shit. You just want to get ran through. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just because you don't care about your friends the way I care about mine.
I never said I didn't care, but I'm not about to clock nobody else's coochie.
Well, call it what you want. You are the company you keep, and I do believe that.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Yeah. A friend of mine could never say my pussy's been ran through.
What?
A friend of mine
But guess
can't
what?
count on a hand
But
how
guess
many
what?
niggas I've been with in
But
my
guess what?
25 years of
I don't care
living.
what you say.
Guess what?
There's a nigga
A
somewhere.
birds and a feather don't flock together over here.
Yes, they do.
No, fuck
Because-
that.
because-
Rule my ass.
Because at the end
No,
of the day,
I don't care about what
there
nobody
is-
else does with their coochie.
Because at the end of the day,
That's
there
weird
is
to
gonna
me.
be a nigga somewhere. I've experienced that. Where I've been out with one of my friends who loose as a goose, and the nigga be like, "Oh, well, no, that's what she do. I don't do that."
Okay, and
Keep that-
here's the thing
keep
though,
that
everybody
over
can have an
there.
opinion.
Yeah, but keep
You
that
can
over
have
there.
your opinion.
And then when you done fucking got human trafficking because you want to be
You
out
can
with the
have
hoe,
an opinion. Everybody can have an
and
opinion.
they believe
Your opinion is your
that-
opinion, and
and
everybody
they
has one,
believe
just like an asshole.
that you probably let people do that too, but then you be trying to figure out why you're in the trunk gag when she should have been the only one in the trunk gag.
No,
I'm
I just
telling
don't
you.
like that is weird to me.
I'm
Like
telling you.
that is so weird to me.
You know what,
like,
that was one of the conversations we
girl,
was
slow
having
it
at that-
down. Like I'm not now. Like no,
Not girl, slow
if
it
you,
down.
if you like, I'm sorry. I'm just not like I'm gonna love my friend. I'm not gonna be like, girl. You said in their 20s everybody.
Well,
makes
I
mistakes.
give advice to mine.
You said in your 20s everybody makes mistakes, but at 40 it's like a no. You be like, all right, so now you just want to be out here fucking.
Well, yeah,
But at
because-
so in your friends' 20s, when y'all were 20 in y'all 20s, and they were fucking and doing a whole bunch of stuff, did you say that then, or was it, oh girl, you
Well,
know,
no, a lot of
learn,
it-
you
no.
only live once?
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe in like teenage years and stuff.
Okay.
So
alright.
what I'm saying is,
So you picked and choose. You can pick and choose.
no,
And
I'm
a
just
certain
saying
age
that-
is acceptable to be a freak,
No,
but
I'm
at,
just
at
saying that
a certain age you
from-
can't be a freak
from-
no more.
No, from
She don't want to be a freak
yeah,
no more.
From adolescent to early 20s, all of that, you're gonna make a bunch of dumbass mistakes. If you're still doing the same shit from 30 to 50, really?
Well, I'm not in my 40s, in my 50s, in
You
my
still in your
30s.
stupid ass 20s.
So I'm
you
not gonna
go
clock
to
my
a
friend's
home.
coochie.
Well, y'all probably don't care about each other the way me and my friends care.
Oh,
about
well,
each other.
then I don't
Because
know.
my friends to pull me up, like, yo, I mean, I don't care what you doing, but I care what you doing. Like, you know, make sure you getting tested.
The only thing I tell my friend is make sure you use condoms.
Make sure, well, you should.
But if you're gonna fuck
well,
off,
not
you're gonna
your
fuck
fault.
off. What am I supposed to say? Girl, don't you go fuck him.
No, but I'm just.
Use a condom. You're gonna do what you wanna do. At the end of the day, you're a fucking adult. You're grown, my nigga. I'm not about to, no.
You know, it takes a village.
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't give none of your friends no advice.
Come on, you know what friend I give advice to all the time.
No, I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying because according to you, that is not acceptable.
What's not acceptable? What's not acceptable? To give advice?
I get you going every time.
No,
She
what's
falls
not,
for it every
what's
time.
not acceptable? To give advice?
No, for real. Like I'm really shocked.
Whatever.
I am. Like I wouldn't want no friend around me that doesn't feel like they could pull me up on nothing.
Pull you up about what
That's
you just
true.
said. Well, I'm confused. You
Me
just
too.
said in your 20s. You just said in your 20s, everybody's gonna do dumb shit, right?
Yes.
So I'm confused. I'm confused.
I'm confused as what you're
I
confused.
tell her to go get tested. I tell her to use condoms. What more would you like me to do?
So
would you
you-
like me when she's in the middle of fucking the dude about to go
but
grab
you
her
gotta-
and be like, girl,
well,
don't
like,
you
guess
fuck
what?
him?
I'm also that friend that asks questions because I would be like, you know, how do you feel? You know,
I'm a therapist now.
hey, well, that's what I'm going for. So
Yeah, you're going for that.
I'm just saying, well, how do you feel like just knowing that you've been with 50 men?
Do you honestly think your friends might tell you that?
No,
Everybody is not gonna tell their friends like, girl, I done had 60 men and I'm 25. Like, ain't never no. And it's just like,
not
damn.
That's not what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
You're not gonna be like, yo, I want to know, like, do you even get moist? Do you have walls? See, I'm gonna
Yes,
know.
we had those conversations,
Yes.
but that's yes.
After 60 dicks in 1 year.
But we had those. No, we had those conversations.
Don't care. I'm gonna care about my friend, like, because I'm gonna want to know what's the bigger issue that you just slinging it around with.
You want to know the answer? I just like to have sex.
So then you need to go to therapy. That's called an addiction. You have an addiction. It's a sex addict. They have group meetings for that. I'm sorry, like, for real. Like,
Okay, yeah, well,
seriously.
no, I'm not. I have conversations, but they stop after a certain point. If you have a certain type,
So if
all you like to do is have sex, Candace.
So if I had a sex
I will go to all
addiction,
the it's not AA. What is it? Sex
Anonymous.
Sex Anonymous.
Al-Anon.
No, it's Jones.
You should know.
Jones' boyfriend he was a sex addict. He used to
Like,
go
what'd she
to
say?
some meetings. Does size matter?
About if your friend a hoe?
Yeah, I'm confused with that question too.
What you mean does size matter?
Like the size of the penis?
Like
Oh, why she might dry out or something?
Like, does size matter? I say it's not the size of the hammer, it's the nail you're throwing it at.
Excuse me.
I don't think, he said banana size. Do I got a banana in here?
I don't know, but some bananas are small, so.
Some, yeah, they do have little itty bitty bananas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think, it depends on the person. Like, I can't be with a man that don't have no penis, but she can be with a man that don't have one. You know what I'm saying? So I think that goes with the person. But outside of that, though, would you tell your friend if they were being a little hoe to not be a hoe, especially if it's not Christmas?
What are you gonna say? Oh, girl, I don't think you should be a hoe anymore.
Yeah. Like, what's so hard about that?
Candace, I don't want you to be a hoe anymore.
Well, I've never been one.
Lies.
Well, what's the definition of a hoe?
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. But you sitting up there, you want me to tell my friends, oh,
what's
I don't
too
want you to
small? This. Because I've actually met a guy who was like this.
No, if your penis keeps slipping out every time, that's too small.
This.
No. There's been
Smaller? Oh, yeah, it is. Then smaller.
No, I don't know. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
gosh. I had that experience before. Ooh, that was tragic. Ooh. But no, like, I don't know. I just want my friends to talk to me. I think that friends should be able to talk to each other about the things, you know, and their feelings, and should be considerate.
Okay.
Oh no, stop it. That's micro. No, I'm dead serious. Like, real stuff. I wish I could tag them below.
Okay, so are we talking like they're small when they're soft, and then like average when they're like hard, or
What they say? Small when they're soft, or average when they're hard. I
like
don't know.
super duper small? The minimum is 6 inches.
He said, I think the minimum is 6 inches.
If he can pee on his balls, that's small.
If he could pee on his balls.
If he can piss on his balls.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could tell you all this story, but I don't want nobody to get offended. But you know, the cancel culture and all them be out.
When a what?
When I was saying I think I had sex with a tranny. No, seriously. Like, it was this guy once upon a time, and not even the pinky, but you see the tip. Show them the tip of your pinky. Like this, I'm gonna show you a true story. Everything is a fact. Like the video too. Like the video for me and subscribe to the channel. So listen, his penis was literally just this big. Just this, not the whole finger, just this. And her hand was his balls. Look at that. I swear. I thought it was like a lab experiment gone wrong. Gone wrong. And I was too pumped up. But yeah, this shit was no bigger than the tip.
So did y'all do anything?
Of course, you know I like to see it all the way through. I'm one of them. And then he had the nerve to ask me a question after, and I was so annoyed. Ooh, I was so annoyed. I didn't lie. I just refused to answer. Oh, that's too small. Did you have a banana too big? Well, no, I don't even know if using banana is the correct analogy because I call them corn curl penises.
What?
The corn curl penises.
What's a corn curl penis?
Girl, the penises that hook like this, the corn
A
curl.
Captain Hook?
That's what y'all call it. I call it a corn curl. The little corn curl ones. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about, the corn curl ones? Mm-mm. The little corn curl penis.
Did you like the corn curl penis?
Yeah. It was cool. Yeah. But don't be surprised. The one that was like this knew what he was doing too, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think people make sex a big whole thing. And then that's why I've never heard of that before. That's hilarious. For real, corn curl penises. And then you know what's funny to me? I'd be upset. Well, then she gonna say I'm minding people's business. Cause I'd be disturbed.
Are you saying cheese curl?
Corn curl.
Keep going.
That's what it's called.
That's why the fuck I didn't know what you was talking about. Because people say cheese curl.
No, we say corn curl down here in the world. She's from Job.
In Essex.
She's from
In Essex.
Look, right.
In Essex.
So he actually, one of them, is married, getting married and everything. So I be just going down my timeline like, damn, somebody really committed to that. Like someone committed to that.
Somebody said, how about the hardness?
I think they all get hard. I think they all get hard. I don't like how you feel? You like the semi-hard ones? I hate the semi-hard ones.
I've never had a semi-hard penis.
So you never had a penis that was hard, but you could still like bend it and stuff?
No.
Really? Oh, maybe you have to explore a little more.
Yeah.
I've had them all sizes and stuff like that. I don't like the ones that I like to be just it don't even move when you hit it. But how did we get on that? Oh, because you was talking about being a hoe. We was talking about being hoes.
No, all jokes aside, seriously. Like, I do have those conversations, but I'm only going to go but so far. Because if you still have in your mind that that's what you want to do, you're like, what the fuck I'm going to say? I'm not your mother. I'm not God. And I don't give a fuck. It's seriously, like, please go get tested. Please wear a condom. That's all I got for you. Because I would hate for my friend to get a fucking STD. I would hate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would hate for you to get your heart broken, but yo, I'm not about to tell you don't, like, you're grown. You're gonna make the decision yourself.
Right.
And truth be told, hold on, I'm sorry. My bad.
That's probably a penis right there.
Yes.
You ever want to see a whore leave? Let a man call the phone. Prime example. But no, I don't know. I was talking, did y'all see it? We were talking about the girl who was like stripping at her wedding. That's what we were chit-chatting about as we were eating crabs. She had her little mukbang. She had crab legs, shrimp, crawfish, potatoes, corn, and lobster. And I just had crabs and the chocolate sundae, ice cream sundae. It was so good. But
first of all, mind the fucking business because I'm holding her for somebody.
I have no clue, no idea.
Don't question me about what the fuck is going on in my house.
Oh, and the ghetto is out. What was you talking?
Yeah, because if something comes, okay, so
I'm just nosy. But I was like, oh, let me come here and see what everybody is doing because make sure you tune into the show tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Facebook Live. Make sure you tune into that. So we get into some stuff. I don't know.
I know.
I have not a clue. But you know, to each his own. Everybody likes different things. They say different motion in the ocean. I don't know. People do what they want to do. Some people like what they like. I like what I like. She likes what she likes. They like what they like. But for me, I don't know. Like if like one of my friends was a little slut, we would have a conversation about her being a slut. It doesn't mean that she's going to change who she is or stop being a slut. But it definitely means that I'm going to say something like, you know, I'm going to inquire. Like, even if it's not to change her, I'm going to definitely inquire. Like, hey, you know, how do you feel? Like, what do you get out of it? And if she says what she just said, oh, well, maybe she says she just likes to have sex. Well, then you need to go to a meeting or something, because you know, why are you just out here humping around? I mean, does that make sense? But then you guys tell me this, because a lot of men always end up treating and wifing the scallywags. What is that about? You tell me, since you asking me questions. What is that about? Why do men always go for the ones that's been around the block versus the ones who's only been up the street? Versus the ones that only been up the street. I have no idea. And then we were in here, we were watching Power, you know, with Tariq. They didn't set Tariq up. I think he's gonna end up getting out of it though, but I'm starting to think that 50 Cent and them is getting bored with the damn storyline, because I don't even understand how he ended up in jail for something that he clearly didn't do, and then he keeps trying to be his father and keep failing at being his father, because he keep getting beat up. He can't sneak and find nobody without getting caught. Like he just be doing too much. He just doing too much. So I personally feel like it's something in them that attracted them to that person, and they fall for them. You know what? That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. And I wonder if it could be too, because maybe they think they could like maybe change him. But you know what? No, because for whatever reason, like men like to be challenged. Like they like to have the person that they know everyone wants or everyone get. You know, I think that's probably like an adrenaline thing. What you think? Like they want to be able to feel like, you know, they're mine or she's mine, and that's it. But it's like all the little scallywags I know have either been married or going on their second or third marriage, or are married, and like a lot of the decent women are either like getting cheated on, they're getting left, or they're not even getting proposed to, they're not even getting married. It's just crazy, the world that we live in today. It's just really, really, really crazy, the world that we live in today. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people just want what they want their cake and eat it too. But even though when you ask sometimes, like, well, what is it that makes you want to be with the slut over the other one? I think it's because maybe the little slut might let you do any and everything to her. Or she might be down for anything. You know, you just never know. Everybody has their reasons why they do stuff. But it does seem like hoes are winning at the popularity contest. Definitely think they're winning at the popularity contest. Are you guys ready for the holidays? Are you guys ready for the holiday? I don't ever put up trees and stuff. Haven't put up a tree in 100 years at all. I have not put up a tree in 100 years. But let me see. This is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got some crazy news to my phone. This is super duper funny. This is super, super funny. But yeah, so that's what I was. I was like, you know, I was eating crabs and stuff with her. And I was like, let me come in and say hi. You think that person is not ready? Why not? Which part? Like, why not which part? You think the person is not ready? I don't know. You know, I've learned that too. Like when people aren't ready, instead of them telling you that they aren't ready, they'll just like rather take you through some foolishness. I think maybe I'll cover that tomorrow on tomorrow night's show, because that is a good ass question. Like when you're not ready, just don't be ready. But say that you aren't ready. Don't drag someone along. But then I was having a conversation with someone and I was asking them about that, and they were saying like, you know, typically it's usually because they don't want the other person that they're with to, you know, see someone else. They don't want them to see someone else. So instead they're a little selfish. But I mean, I don't know. I think that anybody, especially when you come across somebody decent, you should act accordingly, and just always, whether you lose them or not, just say, hey, you know what, I'm not ready, because you'll be surprised. Somebody may say, hey, look, well, I know you're not ready, but I still want to be with you, so I'm going to still be with you until you become ready, and go from there. And then you have somebody that may be like, okay, well, I'm going to continue to see you, I'm going to continue to be with you, even though you're not ready, but I'm going to see other people, you know. But it's the people see other people part that seems to be an issue for some people. They don't be wanting the person to see somebody else. And that's when I think it becomes a little selfish. Because it's like, that's not fair. You know, I think it's like a territory thing. I think it's a territorial thing, like for real. Which say some people don't know they are ready until they find someone to challenge them. That's true. You know, that is true, because, you know, the issue with that though, G-Dubs, the issue with that is, even though they'll get ready, they might find somebody that'll challenge them to get ready, but at the same time, are you going to be doing it because you want to, or only doing it because you found this person? Because I think it can go both ways. Because I think if you're not really doing it because that's something that you really, really want to do, then it's going to be easy for you to go back to being a dog again, right? Right? Isn't it gonna be easier? That's gonna be easier for you to go back and do that again, right? That's what I think. If that's what we saying, you gotta want to do something for you. You can't want to do it for somebody else. You cannot want to do it because of someone else. You have to want to do it for you. If not, it's just going to be the same hiccups and the same problems over and over and over again. That's why I said, you know, sometimes it's best just to leave people alone and let people go. You know, I never understood the saying, it's not you, it's me, until it actually ended up, you know, being me and not them. So, I mean, it's just that, like, if you meet somebody like myself, you know, once upon a time, to where it's like, look, if I recognize who you are and what you are, and I'm not ready, I don't want to screw you up. It will make you not like me, or make you become like angry and bitter and have an issue, you know what I mean, towards other men or other women. So I would rather just tell you. But what I'm learning is women are way more honest than men. Women are always more honest than men. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's the nurturing thing, you know, the women's intuition, but women are always more honest than men. Yeah, women are always more honest than men. And I had no clue as to why. Not a one. Let's see. I need some water. I just feel like I just be eating and drinking everything all day. Michael! Look, that's how I gotta get her. I think most women know what they want and are looking for it. It takes a man to meet a woman that has her stuff together to know what he wants. Okay, yeah. I need a bottle of water.
Excuse me.
There's a water out of there, my electrolytes before I log off. Yeah, I do. I do think women know what they want more than men. I definitely think they do. Way more. But then, you know, I don't know, because some men say they know what they want.
Is it one in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
If you want to waste your time.
I feel think I ate too much.
I mean, honestly,
Don't come back in here singing.
you can have all the space.
Then you're gonna put your mouth over my water.
Yeah, you ate on my potato. The hell?
Most men need to date some to know what they are looking for. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Most of them probably need to honestly date. We was talking about how the hoes get all the wives and get proposed to and get married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. And he was saying that he thinks it's because that's what they be attracting. Why does water keep falling out my lip?
Oh, hoes as in men or women? Get the ring. Hoes.
Yeah, women. That women be how a lot of I was telling him like there's a lot of hoes that be getting wifed up. And the good women be getting overlooked and trashed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what we were chit-chatting about. Anyway. But this was fun. Thank you guys for watching. I gotta log off now and clean up this mess.
Don't you have to go to work tomorrow?
Yeah, but I feel like my little blood pressure or something might be up too. That's why I asked for some water. Too much salt. Or maybe I should drink some vinegar. What do you think?
I don't like that water.
Oh, this water was the best. I love this water. I didn't think water had a flavor to it, but this water's good. I don't really like cold water, but
I have to drink cold water. I can't drink room temperature water.
I had to flush it out.
Oh, literally, like, I cannot. Room temperature water is nasty.
Room temperature water is the best.
No, it is not.
It definitely is. But I definitely feel like I need to just flush. I'm going to turn into a ginger ale. I just been taking ginger ale all month.
Why don't you just do a cleanse?
What kind?
Juice.
You got the juice?
No, because you know how much... Well, you can do it yourself. Because you know how much people are charging to do, like, 6 days? Like, fucking $250.
To do what?
For 6 juice... Like, not 6 juices, but it's, like, a whole bunch of juice. Like, beets and all of that shit. And you cleanse. And it's, like, your breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's all you do. Juice.
To lose weight?
Yeah. I'm doing it actually next week.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to start it next week and go into the new year. Juice. Cleanse.
I'm not doing that.
I have a question, real quick. Can you lease an office? I mean, like, emergency maintenance? Like, well, you're on the bottom floor. So if somebody's on the top, like, you know what I'm saying? And let's say, like, water's coming into your apartment.
They got to go into every house.
Yeah, but don't they have to call you first?
If it's an emergency.
If it's an emergency and they have to come in, don't they have to call you and let you know at least they're coming in?
Sometimes depending on the emergency though.
What would
like something flooding, overflowing.
Then they don't have to call you.
No, but they should. It depends. Each property is different though.
I feel like there should definitely be something in the contract that says you have to
Well,
at least call or leave a message because my kid could be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is, and if they go in there and they see a kid in there, then they won't go in there. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, Sanisha. She said no. See, she works. Look, I don't know. She works in there. She said no. So,
they don't have to tell you.
Okay, so she could tell you more than me. She said no, they don't have to tell you. She said, I'm an assistant property manager. They don't have to. It's in the lease. Oh. See, and that's what I'm saying, Tanisha, because some of them, the company I used to work for, they had to call.
I'm not saying like you call, like I understand it's an emergency. So yes, you have to go in. But at least let somebody know that you're in, that like if I have my daughter, you're sending men in the house. And my daughter may be in the house by herself. At least let me call her and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like anything.
But you said it was an emergency.
Yeah, for the other people, not my house, for the people wherever. For the people under assistant emergency, not me.
She said for an emergency.
It doesn't matter, okay?
So for an emergency, it doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you.
See? Wow, who just thought like they just got their Fifth Amendment violation?
I will not.
No, I'm just saying. Not personally, like who, but
No, not violated. They're just a little irritated that happened.
But that's the other thing too. People don't read they fucking lease. I'm one of the people. People read it when they need it and when it's convenient.
But they will call after.
Okay.
Well, that kind of defeats the purpose.
But if they go there, Tanisha, and they see that is a kid in there that's under 18 or whatever, I think that's when they would be like, look, you need to call your mother or can you get in contact with your mother? Right?
What if my kid is like walking around in just her panties?
Well, that fucking kid need to be knowing to put some clothes on.
In her house? And I don't know that maintenance is coming?
First of all, if maintenance...
You walk around in your panties all the time. And what happens if maintenance just happens?
I'm like,
never mind, because you don't care.
Oh, I'm about to say, because that's happened.
Yeah, never mind.
Hold on, excuse me. Y'all got nothing you ain't never seen before.
They will call the adult. It's an emergency. They knock first.
Right. Go ahead and fix the sink. I'm sorry you had to see this. And go get back in the fucking bed.
What case was that where like some girl, it was like a girl, her maintenance man killed her? Or they thought he killed her? I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh. Now, I ain't never heard of the maintenance man killing nobody. I'm not saying it ain't possible.
No, it really was the case. That was the case. I can't think of the damn case. It was most recent. The maintenance man, well, he was a suspect. I don't know if they came on and said he like really did it, but he was a suspect because he was stalking her.
So that's different, Jazz.
He was so maintenance man.
So now she changed it.
That just happened. Oh, okay, so it just happened.
So what happened, Tanisha? So what happened, Tanisha? The maintenance man, so what he did? He killed the girl. No, Tanisha, that's something completely different. She
was a college student, and he was a maintenance worker who entered her apartment unauthorized the day she disappeared and later killed himself as a prime suspect.
So when they say disappeared, where did she go?
I don't know what.
They didn't find her nowhere. He just came in the house, kidnapped her, and then went and killed himself. So they haven't found her yet?
I don't know. Can somebody tell? He did kill her as she was the leasing professional. Is that what that said? She was the leasing professional?
Okay, so she worked at the leasing office.
Okay, what does that mean?
God damn.
Yeah, okay, so the family pushes to pass, I guess it was Maya's law.
She rejected him. Okay, so you know how they say niggas don't like to be rejected. They get a little cuckoo. He was obsessed with her. All right, so
he was stalking
all right, so
her.
that's a little different from maintenance just coming in the house.
That's why her family wants to push a law to tighten up whatever the security thing.
Well, did she file charges that he was obsessed and harassing her?
I don't know.
Did she take it to her employer that the resident was stalking her? Because if not, then
he wasn't a resident. He was a maintenance person.
Okay, that the maintenance man was doing that, because if so, then that's a lawsuit. Her family can sue if they have it on record that she was making these complaints against him, and he ended up being the one doing it.
What law? Like, there's okay.
That's a lawsuit.
Yeah, we could do a lawsuit all day long. That's not gonna bring my child back.
No, but that will help with they trying to push you to tighten up on stuff.
Does anybody know if
in a minute they're gonna stop saying that you can't live on the property. You know?
No, real shit though. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Did she live on the property or he followed her?
I think they said she was a college student. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh,
was she a college student?
She said
He took her keys and was in her apartment without her knowing. So he wasn't the maintenance man, or he was the maintenance man?
What did she say? Yes. What you keep talking. Which part did she say yes to?
Yes. Okay. So he was the maintenance man, and he took her keys without her knowing and went into her apartment.
I think she was saying yes to that she lived on the property.
Oh.
Was you saying yes that she lived on the property?
Or was
girl,
that
I'm glad we ain't part of TMZ, because you see how this shit would go. We would have the news all.
Yes, that's why he had access to her keys, because he was the maintenance man. Oh.
Oh. Stupid. Okay, so now was they white or black?
Mexican, Latino, maybe that.
She had to tell somebody. Tanisha, you don't think she told somebody?
I don't know, where did she look?
Oh,
like,
she was a cute little girl. How old was she?
I don't know. Normally it says it like in the beginning.
Show Tanisha. Tanisha probably know that's her. Tanisha, is this her?
Spanish like, right.
Show the picture. Is that her? She like a little ass kid.
She was a college student.
People in their 20s are going to
She
college.
lived.
Yeah, she said Spanish like. She said, yeah, that's her. That's terrible.
She was too.
What he look like?
He looked a fucking like. He really looked like a prick.
He did.
I'm about to try to find his mugshot.
Let me see what he look like.
She was 19.
Mm.
Where is his mugshot?
She said he was. She said he was a creep.
Yeah.
I still think somebody had to know. Y'all don't think she told nobody? Like, I don't know. Like, because I worked at a job too. Y'all know I had plenty of jobs where I had to say, I had to put the maintenance man in his place one time. And how old was he?
27, I think they said. She was a pretty girl.
Yeah, she was a pretty little girl. He wasn't bad looking either. They be crazy.
He did look crazy.
He looked crazy. Look at show him. He looked
crazy.
Show them. He looked crazy though.
Yeah.
That shit don't make no sense.
He looked like he was a little off.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. But I would think that somebody had to know. Like, not even a friend. Nobody else came forward and said, you know, she had said something about him bothering her. She was unaware he was obsessed. He was stalking from a distance. Oh, he was stalking her from a distance. Damn. I wonder if he has a record. Because I don't mean no harm. I know we can't pay attention to everything unless you know, especially if you like intoxicated and stuff, but I don't know. I be paying attention to everything nowadays anyway.
Oh, her body was found.
So read the story, because I don't know nothing about it. Enlighten me.
Hold on.
Oh, she just thought she turned him down. So she just was thinking like, hey, I want to get with you. And she was like, no, not interested. And he was like, ooh, I'm going to stalk you.
I mean, it doesn't say anything other than her body was found.
Where was it found?
And they
What was
believe
the
a
cause of
maintenance.
death? Read it.
Did you not just hear what I said?
That's not what
it
they said.
doesn't say anything. Police say they've located the
That's
body of
okay.
a Florida student who's been missing for more than a week, and they believe a maintenance man at her building is responsible for her death.
What else? In the next paragraph.
What's her name? Maya.
Mm-hmm.
19 was reported missing on September 24th after she didn't make it on a flight home to Fort Lauderdale. But they said it was in Florida.
So she didn't make it.
I'm
Tanisha
confused.
seems to know more than you.
I'm confused. They said she was in Florida, right? Ain't Fort Lauderdale, Florida?
Yeah. You flying to
They said
Florida,
she was a
Miami.
Florida, right? But they said she was. All right, that's confusing. Hold
If
on.
you read the story, you moron.
No, because that's not saying anything other than what the fuck we just said.
Scroll down. Keep scrolling. There you go.
That he was a person of interest in the case.
Mm-hmm.
Police had issued a warrant for his arrest on burglary charges because he had entered her apartment using a master key fob on the day that she was last seen.
Keep scrolling.
Candace, I'm not.
There you go. Read the story.
No, because it says our hearts are broken. Mina said it doesn't
says
say
Orange
anything
County
about
Sheriff John. Orange County Sheriff John
Mina.
told reporters Saturday a body they believed to be Marquino's was found that morning in a wooded area near an apartment complex where Caballero used to live. So right, all right, so that's what I want to know, what he did with the body. So he put her in the woods. And he said Caballero had been at the apartment complex on the night Marquino, I don't know this lady name, was reported missing, Mina said. And then you can read what they said. Everyone wanted the outcome to be different.
Our hearts are
Though
broken.
he said police are very certain they found what's his name? Marcano's body.
Her.
Oh.
Caballero, or whatever his name was.
Oh, now
It's
you
him.
know. They are awaiting confirmation
Yeah.
from a medical examiner, so they don't know how she died. And they will have to clear up the exact what happened once evidence is processed.
Conclusion.
She said that he had look, I knew it wasn't crazy. Mina said Caballero had demonstrated a romantic interest in Maya and was repeatedly rebuffed. Scroll. Right. So somebody did know. So Tanisha, somebody did know that somebody was aware.
Who?
I don't know. They didn't say, but it says that Caballero had demonstrated a romantic interest in Maya and was repeatedly rebuffed. Repeatedly mean more than once.
Yeah, but
so
nobody's
employees
saying...
knew. Somebody knew because she can't say that he repeatedly was harassing her because she ain't here. Right? You could be on CSI. That alerted her family. Right, so somebody saw her or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but normally people will come and say, like, a friend will be on the news and say, yeah, he was, like, every time, blah, blah, blah.
I think it probably
nobody said anything, so how do y'all know who?
Because of what they said.
But hey, you put everything else in. Why wouldn't you say staff or somebody, people came forward to say.
You can't put everything out. You need to save stuff for people's own identity. Everybody that's a witness or that comes forward and hears something does not want to be
identified. You could say staff.
No, because then you're gonna know somebody from the job.
So it's somebody from the job.
That's a very vague statement, broad statement.
Exactly, just somebody from the job. You're not identified. You don't know.
No, you don't know if it's only 2 people in the leasing office.
Well,
it's
if
not
it was
more.
2, now
sometimes.
Sorry.
Oh. So you're saying they should know who
no, I'm not.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm just like you on that one. Somebody saw something, somebody knew something. You know, people aren't just. I mean, I get it, y'all. You know, some people are just disappearing and doing shit. But people telling somebody.
But it probably wasn't even that big of a deal to her at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably was something that started off small. She probably didn't even think his ass would be, like, capable of being, like, crazy. He probably just was asking her every time, like, why not? Why not? Like, some guys are really...
persistent?
Yeah, and then... And just because most guys are persistent doesn't mean they're batshit crazy. So that means every dude that's persistent, you just gotta look at him like, dude, you're weird. Like, now you're freaking me out.
No, I'm not saying that because you do have some people that are persistent. But if they said that she repeatedly rebuffed him, then somebody somewhere knew that she didn't like it. Because if that was the case, they would just be saying, oh, leasing lady was murdered by maintenance man. Right? Am I lying? They would just say leasing lady was murdered by maintenance man. But they know that she repeatedly rebuffed him.
But you can't.
How did they get that?
But you can't.
He didn't tell him because he killed himself.
But you cannot make somebody file harassment charges on another person.
So you said she probably didn't think he was crazy. She probably didn't think he...
She really probably wasn't even thinking that. It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure she knew she was a pretty girl. She's young. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even anything like that. Where she was thinking, like... Because sometimes you don't even... Especially when you're not interested in a dude, you will blow him the fuck off. You be like, oh, all right, okay,
sometimes,
yeah.
And I'm not... And we're just having this conversation because I don't know. But yeah, sometimes when you see a dude and you're not interested, you'll just blow him off.
You don't even pay attention.
But then there are some times where you could see a dude and he giving you the creeps and you like, this nigga is weird. Let me go this way. You know what I'm saying? Let me go this way. Let me get away from him. Let me go this way.
I think they're weird in general though, because like.
So that's what I'm saying. I think I think whoever said that, she repeatedly rebuffed him is probably the one that knows like more detail about it. I'm just saying that if her employer know, case in point.
He knew he was gonna go to
Once
jail.
upon a time with my job, I used to work for a leasing company where they were saying that you couldn't fight the residents or the applicants. Not saying that I wanted to, but the girl wasn't even an applicant. Her boyfriend was applying for the house. She wasn't even my customer. She was Jasmine's crazy ass customer. And Popeyes came out with she said, I agree. And Popeyes came out with the damn chicken sandwiches. And she came in there and threw a fucking whole cup of strawberry Fanta at me.
Did it hit you?
And it was on me and the resident. And by the time it was like, because I wasn't even looking at it, it just like, oh shit, it's raining soda. We didn't even know what it was. And do you know that when I went outside...
She running outside.
Let me tell y'all, She ran outside. I picked up the cup to go see where she was going to go throw it at her. And my fucking manager was right there and gonna tell me that I needed to continue to doing my work for the day. Then they knew, mind you, I had already told her 5 times before the girl came up there that it wasn't gonna be a good idea for the girl to come because she had came into the office and cursed everybody out in the office. These jobs need to be held responsible for stuff like that.
Yeah, anything
You
could
know what I
happen.
mean?
She could have put her hands on y'all.
She could have did anything. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? A whole year later, she ended up being my fucking DoorDash food deliverer. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Oh hey," but you know I got $250 out of her for damaging my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Did you eat that food?
What food? From Rosario's?
From
yeah, and I could,
DoorDash?
and I could have got a fine from DoorDash. Let me tell you why you don't do to people what they do to you. Because her DoorDash said her fucking name was
Don't you say that.
Elliot or Marissa.
And that wasn't her name.
No, her name wasn't no fucking Marissa. Her name was like Michonne or some shit.
Can you
Elliot.
say that?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck her.
Oh yeah, you don't work in your job no more.
It ain't about me working the goddamn job. You know what I'm saying? She was wrong. She gave me my $250 for that phone. And you know, she called me and she was apologizing and wanted me to drop the charges because you know.
Oh fuck no.
Because you know, I know how to write charges now. But it was just like in some moments is when you learn that you grew up. Because had I not grew up, I would have beat the shit out of that girl in there.
You dropped the charges?
Yeah, because she gave me my money.
Oh, you gave me my money and I'm still pressing charges.
She gave
I bet
me
she
my
got dusty
money.
ass on throw no more motherfucking soda at nobody.
I don't know. She gave me my money. Was talking about how she never had a record. And
I don't
she
give a
was
fuck.
like,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
well,
fuck.
guess what?
That's assault, bitch.
Vengeance
It's
is
assault,
mine,
bitch.
said the Lord.
It's
Vengeance
assault.
is mine,
It's
said the
assault.
Lord.
It's assault.
And guess what? She paid me $250 for a phone that wasn't even
That's
broke.
all right. $250 and you gonna have a motherfucking assault charge. Now what?
She said I would lose my job. Tanisha, I couldn't, girl. I couldn't. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. People just do some crazy stuff. But I'm just saying, like, these jobs don't be trying to take no responsibility, yo. Because the one leasing agent lady up Garden Village, the resident came in there and fucking beat the shit out of her in the office. Okay? In the office. Where I live at, that little bitch, she gets you fucking smart. So I understand somebody coming there fighting her. The fucking one resident went in there and for her. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, if you fight them back, you lose your job. These jobs, that's what I tell y'all, I don't got time. These fucking jobs be, they don't care.
No, you're just a person.
These jobs don't care. Especially when they feel like you are replaceable.
But
they
you're always
do
replaceable.
not
Everybody's
care. Oh, Tanisha. Tanisha is the lovely. I miss you. We gotta hang out. Tanisha is lovely. She's the first person that taught me about leasing. And I've been jumping around from job to job ever since.
No, you haven't.
I have.
You stayed at that job a while.
I did. I stayed at that one for 2 years.
We were surprised.
Everybody was surprised.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna quit like 3 months in.
No, Tanisha was the first. You know what? Tanisha was the first employee that didn't allow. Well, no, co-workers. Because if I say employee, it's like she was my employee.
She said miss you.
Yes, I miss you too. Tanisha was the first co-worker that did not listen to what other co-workers had to say about me. And she got to know me for herself and was like, what the hell?
Where did y'all meet?
We worked at, can I say where we worked? We worked for the company. We were leasing agents, we were leasing agents together, and they was all like, oh, Candace is so mean. No, that bitch is just like the gossip and sleep with the residents. You know, and I wasn't with all that.
Sleep with the residents?
Oh, yes, they were sleeping with the residents. Why they sleeping with the residents? They were sleeping with the residents. I was trying to tell my other homegirl, like, the leasing office really need a camera, like a reality show of a leasing agent. It goes down in the leasing office. Am I lying, Tanisha? It be going down in the leasing office. You see she laughing? It be going down in the leasing office. Honey.
So do the residents get like half off their stuff or something if they sleeping with them or something?
No, they probably get like, get their maintenance tickets emergency. She said, I just said that. It do. They like probably get their maintenance ticket as a priority. You know what's going on before they're going on. What else they get when they be hitting the leasing agents?
That's it.
They get anything that benefits them, for real. Like when it comes
off
to
your rent.
no, you don't get no fucking half off your rent. But then remember they had that one leasing agent. Remember they had that one leasing agent that became cool with everybody and was scamming and was getting everybody to say everybody was referrals. Remember that? Was getting everybody to say everybody was referrals, and she was cleaning up. She was getting money. Damn, remember that, Tanisha? Yes. She, because you would get like 3. Oh look, she won't leave me the story. So she would get like 3 or 4, 500. She said yes, 3 or 4, 500 for a referral, and she was cleaning up. Oh my God. Me and my homegirl was talking about that all the time, like how the leasing agents need a camera. Like being a leasing agent is really hard. I think I'm gonna have to do a show on that. Because being a leasing agent for me was very, very hard. Oh my gosh, Tanisha, remember them fucking shops? Ooh, I used to fail them shops every month. I used to fail them shops every month, all because I wasn't all, hey, yeah, what's over here? We have the granite and Kai on tops, and we have the patio and the beautiful appliances. And once you come on over here, and you look over here, and we have this large closet, walk-in closet with cross-heat ventilation. Oh my God, do you want the house or not? Over here, this is the 2-bedroom, okay? Water wall carpet, cable ready. Over here, you got the closet, wash machine and dryer, bottom floor. They just expect you to be all day. Don't they? Like, no, they expect you to be upbeat all day. It's like, you can never have a bad day as a leasing agent. Am I lying, Tanisha? She said I was still failing. Tanisha, no, you wasn't. You was fucking winning. You was winning. You was winning and grinning. I'm happy I don't tour no more. Girl, I don't blame you. Like, I was a property manager once. And then I keep saying stuff to say, for me to apply to be an assistant property manager. But I just don't feel like dealing with all like that paperwork.
What was wrong with being a property manager?
Oh my gosh, what was right with it? What was right with it? What was wrong with being a property manager for me? I was a property manager for a racist company. I think, I don't know if the gag is up or not, because I wasn't supposed to talk about it, or I'm supposed to talk about it. And I got money out of them. They were very racist. A lot of these companies are coming from up north, like Boston and all of that, and they're coming down here and they're owning a lot of stuff, and they fucking racist as shit. Like, real bad. So, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. They were terrible. This company was having me screen the black people, giving black people, wrong information.
Like specifically.
Look, she said true. Oh yeah, I do. Oh my gosh, Tanisha, I'm dead serious. Like, I do want a job. Now, I wouldn't make you look bad. See, look at that. Look at the Lord. You never know how to. I do. I really do. I really do.
Anything that she knows what she's doing is a good job.
She said, I remember you telling me that. Yeah. They was having me tell the black people wrong information.
Oh, what I'm saying. We got to pause real quick.
What?
Yo, when Ray Ray said, I don't mean no harm, but whoever hired you should be fired.
What, you said that to me? Why?
Man, because you was like, when we was on the phone, and you was like, you heard me tell her 6 times.
Oh, listen,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Tanisha, let me tell you this. Right? I have a job, and I can't tell you what I'm doing.
No, but she's dead ass serious. I remember the day she started, and I was like, oh my God, okay, so how was the job? Like, what do you do? And she was like, I do. To be honest, I can't tell you what I do. And I'm like, no, you're joking. I'm on 3
I said, I don't know what I do. She said, no, what do you, she was like, wait a minute, what do you mean you don't know what you do? She said, so you go to work and do what?
Fake it till I make it.
Fake it till I make it. She said, what do you mean? I said, I don't know what my job is. Go ahead.
So we're on 3-way. It's me, her, and her homegirl. And we're on 3-way.
Real shit.
And she's telling the manager 6 times, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this is. No, I don't know what this is. No, I don't know. And then the whole time, she's like, no, you know, you're going to get it. Oh my God, you're going to get it, blah, blah, blah. And so when she gets there on the phone with us.
I said, no, I'm going to just put what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So the lady was like, so she was like, y'all heard me say 6 times, I don't know what I'm doing. So her homegirl says, I don't mean no harm, but whoever fired you, they should fire her. Like...
Cause how the fuck is you there and you don't know what you're doing?
And you don't know what you're doing. Like, no, but like, for real.
Tanisha said that is so you. Tanisha, now you know if I don't know something, I'm going to say it. Case in point, they had me training with the Nazi lady there, up there in Mansfield. They had me training with a Nazi. Am I lying or not, Ty?
But how do you know she was a Nazi?
What, Ty? Was she not a Nazi? Girl, that old lady ain't like no Negroes. And she made that shit very clear. Then she, Ty, am I lying? She said, yeah, I'm telling you. What was her name?
Okay, so what happened? Did you pass out?
No, but they sent Ty. That's what I said. They sent Ty to the property. And when they sent Ty to the property, Ty, because what she did, she liked to handwrite shit. When they sent Ty to the property, Ty was regular. Ty was talking to me, all of that. And Ty started training me and was like, Carol was her name. She was like, I don't know why they got this woman training you. Because Carol wasn't training me right? And Ty was with me for like 3 months. And then they ain't like the fact that we became cool. And then they separated us again. Because them little hoes up the street, remember they was getting mad because I was on a small property and I was on a property where so all you had to do to get your commission was 3 leases. She said, right. They was mad that all you had to do was get your 3 leases. So then that's when they took me out of the small property and
put you in a bigger one. And
they started putting me all over in the big ones. She said, fired my ass. They fired you? I quit. Let me tell you how I left that fucking job. What was the other one? Pam with her bitch ass. Pam came in there and she was like, she was trying to tell me about a shop in Candace, you know, and y'all and they bitch ass, another one. Cause you know what I'm saying? And you know, the shops, and this is the 3rd time that
what shop?
You get shopped.
What the hell is
like ghosties come in, act like they looking for an apartment. Now why I hate leasing because I think it's unfair, because they send somebody in there to tell them to have an attitude. Don't they, Ty? They're sending them in there to tell them to be
so it's like print.
Ain't no fucking print. She said, oh, so it's like prank.
So, like, basically, these people are looking to see how you're going to deal with it. They're staging.
Yeah, they do. But what's not right is they're allowing other people to determine how good you did, knowing that if you send somebody here being a complete asshole, yeah, I'm going to be nice, but at the same time, you won't get the energy you giving. You know, you don't have to be.
I get it, but they say the customer's always right. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, or they do the shop piece on the phone.
That's some bullshit.
If you get straight to, well, I don't need to know about all that. Can you just tell me how much the rent is? And I tell you how much the rent is, then you fucking go do a review saying I ain't give you all the details when you know you was on the phone telling me you ain't want to hear all the details. And then I'm getting shocked and getting talked to in the meeting. It was annoying. And she came to me and I told her, I said, oh, and by the way, just so you know, my last day here is on the 20th because I was going to start the other job. This is in 2017. I remember, like it was yesterday. January 20th is the day I said, oh yeah, I have another job that I'm starting on the 20th. So I'll finish out this week. She was like, oh, you do? Yeah, bitch, because you thought you was going to sit in here and chastise me about a goddamn a shopper, knowing I start a new job Monday, right? So she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, and we got off at 6 o'clock, and I told her that shit at 5:56. Yeah, left right out of King's Mills, didn't I? Left right out of King's Mills, went home. By the time I got home, which was good down the street, she was calling me, telling me, don't worry about reporting to work no more. Oh, okay, because I wasn't. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, at 911 they used to do
She said, I remember that. Make sure you treat everyone the same, supposedly. Yeah, like, it's terrible.
At 911 they do that. Like, you're supposed to, it's like, you know, you follow the prompt or whatever, but sometimes people will tell you, and you still gotta go through with the shit, even though they say whatever.
Yeah, that fucking equal housing. She said, I would not let them use me. They got mad. Yeah, I don't like that. But no, Ty, I do need a job. Because right now my assignment is like a temp assignment. But I don't know what I'm doing. It's commercial properties. It's commercial properties. And I make it known every day that I do not know what I'm doing.
So what did you do today?
Oh, I was looking on YouTube and was on Facebook. I talked to social service. What else did I do today?
Nothing.
Played Candy Crush.
Nothing. Your job related.
Then my time sheet.
You did your job.
No, but for real, I've told them, and I was on the phone when I was like, I don't want after I leave here, y'all be like, she just sat here and did nothing because I'm telling y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. And she was like, oh no, you're fine. And walked off. Now, the last couple of days, my computer isn't working. My computer hasn't been working right. But, I mean, I have been trying. Like, I have been putting things in the computer. But, I mean, I really just don't understand what I'm doing. So I just click and put the numbers in. Click and put the numbers in. Click and put the numbers in. I don't know what to do. That's better than me sitting there doing nothing. Right?
I guess.
That's better than me doing nothing.
My ears look big.
On camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that though. I got some footage. I got some footages. I got some footage I'm gonna put up on when I was the life of a leasing agent with Jasmine. That was the best. That was the best time of my life. We were just on the phone earlier talking about that. Like, she was like, oh my gosh, she's she's a property manager now. She's a property manager now. We were just on the phone and she was like, oh my God, I really miss working there. I was like, no, bitch, you work miss. She was like, yeah, I just miss working with you. We had fun.
How does she like the job? This one?
She like it. She a property manager. She don't do shit. She really like it. Is your number still the same? I hope your number's still the same. Because this is that 13 time. Let me see. I'm hoping your number's still the same. I have 2 for you. Which one is right? 4030 or 9937? Which one is right? Tell me which one is right. That is so funny because I was just thinking about you last week. I swear. I was like, how is she doing? How's the husband doing and the puppy? We said fun. And your kids, the 4030. All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna call you because mine is still the same too. I'm definitely gonna call you. I'll probably be called you when I get over here. But yeah, so now I just, do what I can. Now I just do what I can, cause these jobs don't be caring. You know what I mean? And it's not that I don't care, but it's just like, come on, y'all just be doing the most. But my friend Jasmine, she wanted me to become a property manager where she works at now. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, you will be able to do it. Let me tell y'all, the company we used to work for treated her real bad. Let her get away with murder. I ain't gonna say they didn't. They let her get away with everything. But they just treated her like she was a little ass kid, like she wasn't gonna know nothing. They ended up firing her. They ended up hiring this lady to fire her on some shady shit.
And she's like, killing them.
Now she's fucking a property manager.
Yeah.
For a whole. She started with no experience as a leasing agent. We was only there at the same time. We were both only at the company 2 years. Now she's a fucking property manager. She moved on up at the company she's with. And I'm proud of her. Her only issue was she ain't know how to stay at work and she ain't like to wear dress clothes. Now she wears slacks, blazers, and suits. I'd be so excited. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. Straight up. She doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
She just definitely doing the damn thing.
But sometimes that's like all of that's what you need. Like, that's how God works.
Yeah. And what I didn't like is when they did it, they was like trying to be like vindictive.
Yeah, but
because
like,
we lived on a property.
Yeah,
because we lived on a property, girl. We lived on a property. After they let her go, they was trying to tell her she had 7 days to get out. They was trying to do it like real grimy, and then was like she
had 7. First of all,
so that's a part of the lease contract with some companies for employees. if they let you go or anything like that, you have 7 days to move, or you got to go on a regular contract, a regular lease. Now, you know what I found to be fucked up, Ty. Let me tell you about this, Ty. What was messed up about that was they asked her for her pay stubs. Y'all know y'all just fired her, so y'all know she didn't have a job. But because of COVID, they couldn't go through with all of their stuff and everything. Now she left. She got like a little fucking condo and everything downtown. But they did her real greasy. They was trying to do her grimy. Like, I can't wait. I'm gonna do a whole show on Westminster. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do a whole show on Westminster. When they made Netflix, you know they was on Netflix. They fucking had us lying to people. They fucking couldn't find people's tickets. You know, people was living in them houses and their whole ceilings was falling in on them. You know, they would have us go and show people models that was bullshit or roach infested, knowing it was roach infested, and just get us the exterminators to clean the house out with the roaches and shit. In time for the people to move in.
Like bomb it.
And then you move in. The one girl, she went off. Moved in that bitch. She ended up moving in that night. She had only got her furniture in there. The next fucking day, she came to that leasing office going off. They was like, we ain't giving you your money back. You can't get out of your lease because you took your keys and you moved your TV in the motherfucker. She was around that bitch going off. And they gave her a unit. She said, there's no reason why I'm just moving into this house and I come and flick the lights on and there's a million roaches in my house. They gave her a new unit, though. They definitely gave her a new unit. They kept so many people.
Yo, I would have sued this shit, but the thing is, like, if you don't read your contract.
She said, wow, I love my job. Yeah, I bet you do. You still with Graystar? Is it still Graystar? Like, they just, what's this, a trifling? They trifling this shit. They do a lot of covering up. The companies that was buying the property, they had us in their line. Then they looked at me crazy. They hated me. Because I was like, that's an integrity issue. You know, that's my favorite word. That's an integrity issue.
What?
They had us lying to the new company that was buying the property.
Huh?
Yeah, they had us lying to the new company that was buying the property.
Wow.
They had us lying. They would look at me and call me the problem child. Do you got work on the weekends, Todd? When I had to work on the weekends? See, look, I'm one of them. I be needing to know.
Beggars can't be choosers, but you won't choose.
No, it's not such thing as begging. It's called preference. Oh, she said, I don't. Girl. Well, that's because Graystar is a different kind, too. And they pay their leasing agents more. But, yep, I got promoted. I did get promoted with the company, though. I went from being a leasing agent to resident relations coordinator. So I was the resident relations coordinator. I had to go to war. My manager went to war just for them to give me a raise. Like, it was terrible. I'm telling y'all, leasing jobs are not as easy as people like to make them think. So I honestly want to say,
I didn't know they was in there fighting y'all.
Yeah, I really want to say, if you are, well, you know, the old man shot my regional. Yeah, girl. She was getting smart with him over that motherfucking phone. And he went to the office because they gave him a notice and told me he had to get out. And he was looking for a manager. He didn't shoot the one lady. The one lady was like, he was like, I want a supervisor. And she's like, here she go. And the regional came out. He lit her ass up with a shotgun. Shot her and the maintenance man. So that's what I'm saying, y'all.
Hold on.
If you are leasing or if you do rent, really be patient, because it's not the leasing agents or the people in the office that are making the rules.
Higher up, yeah.
That make the rules. And I think that's what a lot of people.
That's what any job.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes when you're going through something, you feel like it's a personal thing against you. And it's just like, I'm just a messenger. Why shoot me? You know what I'm saying? But he came in that bitch and he shot up the whole office and then went and sat on the curb and waited for the cops. He didn't kill himself. And now he in a nut house. Yes, he did. He said, why he do it? Because she got too fucking smart. He told her he ain't had the money to get out. He told her what happened. He shot her ass. But then it was funny because everybody was like, she definitely had a shitty attitude, and he definitely came in there for her. because of how she was treating him and how she was talking to him.
So here's my question: could she really have given him time as far as moving
She was the
out?
original. She could have made any
Anything
decision.
happened.
Ain't that right, Ty? She's the original. She could have made any decision she wanted to. She could have. They'll take your money up until the same day the sheriff come knock on your door.
Just so you don't. Put
Then, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I tell y'all about the property manager that stole the puppy from the residents and had me lie to them for her and then got mad at me because I told them go check the vet or something. She told me I wasn't supposed to tell them anything. Well, bitch, I was off. How I know you stole a dog? She stole a dog. I'm telling y'all the real shit. Let me tell y'all. I got some story. She stole. I'm gonna tell Jasmine to tell this story too. She stole their dog because they got evicted and they left the dog. The dog was in the house for some days with
out food and water.
no, without them. Had food. The house was filthy. Let's start there.
Okay.
And girl, she came. She took the dog, right? Because she loved animals. She took the dog and gave the dog to her best friend, all the way out Westminster where they lived, right? So next thing I know, I'm at work. These black people come knocking on the door. I'm like, how you doing? They like, how you doing? You know, we got put out. We ain't take everything. You know, whatever. We was coming back. Which they was out of line. Let's start there. They were dead wrong. She should have stole their dog, but when you know you're getting evicted, you can't pick and choose when you want to come back and get your shit. So
Don't y'all can't you put it out?
Yeah,
I thought you could no longer put their stuff out on the side of them.
no, you can put it out, but during COVID, it was different guidelines that you had to go.
No, but I thought the city had it where you can no longer put people like when they're.
Well, we live in the
you can't
county.
But then you work in the city too.
Through the temp agency, but do a temp agency, but not like this one.
What's her name?
Tanisha.
Tanisha, do you know that if you get evicted in the city, they put your stuff out on the street or can they not put your stuff out on the street? I thought it was for the city they could no longer put your stuff out in the street or on a sidewalk or however they do it.
I don't know, but they put the stuff out. She came in there and she was like,
and then so wait a minute. So the day you get evicted, you gotta have all your shit out. You can't come back and get your shit.
it ain't gonna be in there. It's gonna be outside.
Okay.
So she was like, she said it's only in the city that they can.
Okay. I thought I was.
Yeah, because the city already dirty. So she said, so she like, I'm calling because my dog, the man was in there, was like, we left our dog. Where is my puppy? Right?
But was there stuff still in the house?
No, they had evicted the stuff.
So then why the fuck would they think the dog was still there?
I don't know, but that's because that stuff was out front. But I'm guessing, okay, y'all gonna leave this dog in here until whatever. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking. So I was like, no. Mind you, it was like about to be a weekend. I was like, no. It was a Friday or Thursday. I was like, no. I don't know nothing about a dog because at first I didn't. I was like, a dog. She was like, yeah, our dog, lab, was still in the house. I said, you sure? I said, get the maintenance man to go around there with you to see if that. Mind the fucking maintenance man knew she took this dog. Jasmine knew she took this dog. I was the only one that didn't know she took this dog. So I'm in this bitch really trying to help this lady. I'm doing the right thing. I was like, call.
So the maintenance man went and acted like he was helping her.
He was helping her. He took them to the house and everything. So I called my manager. I said, Michelle, this lady and this man is in here going off on me like they're about a dog. Do you know anything about this dog? They're saying that their dog is in that house. Their dog, no. Now, what dog? Tell her that she needs to call the vet. This is what my manager said. Tell her she needs to call animal control and see what they did with the dog. To see if they have a dog, because when people leave animals, we call animal control. Okay, cool. I hang up, the lady come back, the boy come back, they banging. I said, my manager said call animal control. They called animal control. All right, next thing I know, the lady come in, she having a fit. She goes back off again, she finally leaves out. In walks Jasmine. I said, Jasmine, do you not up the next day. I said, Jasmine, do you not know what's going on? I said, this lady came in here ready to fight me behind this fucking dog that was left in the vacant house. And I said, and I called Michelle, and Michelle told me to call the vet. I mean, to tell them to call animal control, because they called animal control. Animal control told them they ain't had no dog, and they ain't came there to get no dog to the property. Girl, Jasmine said, girl, Michelle got that dog and gave it to her damn home, girl. Why would she tell you to call them people and tell them people to call animal control when she knows she took that fucking dog out Westminster? I said, oh my God, are you serious? Called Michelle. Michelle, come in. Oh yeah, don't talk to me. That's how we used to talk now. Don't talk to me. What was going on? I said, because you know them, I called you and told them people were looking for their freaking dog, and the whole time you got me lying to them, knowing that you took the dog and gave it to your friend.
Because where did she go?
Oh, well, they left the dog in there for 3 days. You should seen the house. The house was a mess.
I don't give a damn.
She said they didn't deserve a dog anyway. So you stole these people whole fucking shih tzu?
No, you should have said, all right, so I'm going to call her. I'm going to give her a call. And you're going to sit your ass right here. And when she come here, you're going to tell her you took the fucking dog.
Nope. That dog living with them white people. Up there in the Hittacoochee River somewhere. For real. I mean, they was just trifling. That company was trifling. But yeah, she fucking stole the dog. She took the dog. They left the dog. She took it.
Well, I mean, I would think if you're getting evicted and you left the dog in for days, you don't want the dog, so you're like.
It's safe.
I would think you're abandoning.
Of course, I would think you were abandoning, and I would have called animal control. I wouldn't have called my homegirl who looking for a fucking puppy and take the puppy out Westminster.
Yeah, that's true, but at the same time,
that is the thing. And then the maintenance man acting like he didn't know. Steve, you ain't know? Well, yeah, it was a little white Labrador. So I was like, so you let them people sit here and yell at me, and you knew where their dog was?
What was he supposed to say?
The manager took it. The manager took it. That's what I would have said. Had I known then, like, oh, I would have called Michelle, like, Michelle, you need to get them people that dog back.
No, you need to explain to them why you took the dog. I'm not here to get cussed out for you. Tell these people why you took their dog so I can go home, please.
No. She stole these people. Hold up. I'm telling y'all, the leasing office needs his own camera reality show.
That's fucked up.
She stole them people dog.
That is fucked up.
She stole them people dog. Then there was a time where she put the black people out, and the black people was trying to come with the money, saying that they had the money to pay the rent. And she was like, oh no, we cannot take it. The constable is already on the property. White crackheads came in, crying, boo-hoo with the little black boyfriend. Oh, I need that job. This was the only person I know that could call her boss, and her boss will pay her rent. And she called her boss. Her boss came with a check, and Michelle was going over there. No, she has to go. I'm sick of them. She has to go. She go right on over there, and they showed up. Them white people showed up with that check. She let them keep their place and put the fucking black people out. I'm telling y'all, these companies is terrible.
Like within the same day?
It was the same day. The constable was there. He comes to the property at 9 o'clock.
And why you ain't seen nothing?
That's but my job description.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. If she's the property manager, she has to say. No leasing agent or nobody, not even the assistant property manager. Tell us, Tanisha, you can't override what the property manager said.
You don't have to override it, but you can put it out there. Like, oh, okay, wow, you did that for the white.
We always call Michelle out on her shit.
Oh.
But what's she gonna say? What can we do?
No, but sometimes white people they get uncomfortable when you start to say that they're racist.
Oh yeah, no, she'll say my favorite friend is black.
Yeah, bitch, you're racist. Fuck out of here.
But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have to come back here with some more leasing stories for y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It was interesting.
Girl, it's terrible. It's terrible.
That was real interesting for real.
Them leasing agents, they be getting it in. It be a mess. All right, well, I'll see you guys Wednesday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Facebook Live. You know, Candy Coated Secrets. We're going to get into some things, see what's going on. You know, Megan Good, we talked about that briefly, but we ain't getting to that. The husband leaving Megan Good. He filed for a divorce.
They both came out and said that no one was at fault.
Pastor, a freak. Huh?
Or nothing. They both came out and said
Girl, ain't no such thing as nobody at fault. If ain't nobody at fault in the marriage, then what the fuck is we getting divorced for? Somebody is at fault.
We might not like each other.
Then somebody's at fault.
How? If we both just
Because we don't like each other. That's at fault.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't like you as equal as you don't like me?
Yes, that's at fault.
Who's at fault?
Both of us. We're getting divorced.
Because we just don't
First of all, Megan Good and them got an image to protect.
You know, I know, of course.
As much as these niggas used to drool over Megan, she ain't gonna go down in the history of flame that the nigga don't want to be with her no more. It's gonna be no one was at fault.
Well, I always thought he was like a little,
Gay?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I wonder when Lauren London gonna start dating. Well, she probably already is. We just don't know about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm interested to see who he would date though.
And Nene, they had a fit because Nene got a new man.
I don't know why.
But he not new.
Why.
I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, he said, wait. Yeah, Megan Good getting divorced. Her husband don't want her no more because
That's not what it says. She's gonna make up her own story, but she is getting divorced.
according to Jasmine, they both agreed upon.
That's not according to me. That's what they said. Damn it, they said.
Who is that?
No one is at fault. Megan Good and her husband.
And they just had this whole fucking couples retreat, marriage retreat, on how to find a great husband. And she just was doing all these women meetings.
They could still be friends.
And now you want to tell me
They could still be friends.
Ain't nobody at fault.
They could still be friends.
But either way.
Either way what?
I think Nene boyfriend
Sugar bear.
I think Nene boyfriend was already there. Because that's the fastest grieving widow I ever seen.
I'll be back tomorrow waiting for all her. Well, here's the thing. I don't necessarily...
I'm not a TMZ kind. I'm a TMZ kind. She need to brush up on her info.
I don't see the problem because the thing about it is like...
No, I definitely think you're supposed to move on.
Yeah, and
but my husband is not gonna only be dead 30 days, and I'm already out on date all over the world with another nigga.
Has it been 30 days or has it been like 4 months?
Unless he's already been there.
Has it been 30 days or has it been like 3 months?
I don't keep up with the death of
No, but listen, no. What I'm saying is
90 days sounds better.
No,
okay, how would you feel if you died today?
It doesn't.
And your fucking husband or your wife, what is this? You died today, December, January, March. Your wife got a whole new nigga. I don't know when he died.
I feel like he died 4 months ago.
April. Got a whole new...
But the dude was definitely around.
Oh, that was my point.
The dude was definitely around longer.
I
mean, like, this isn't, like, he's not a new guy. He's just new to the internet. Clearly. And then they just recently came out and said that they were dating. Like, 2 days ago. Maybe a week ago.
How would they come out and say that they were dating when they
like, publicly, they publicly
the video showed her grinding all over this man. And then she came out saying that was her new boyfriend.
They just publicly came out with it, is what I'm saying.
And she don't even look
but
like
that's
she
like
fully,
fucking Kim Kardashian.
And she don't even look like she fully healed either. Like, you can see through that. Like, girl.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, when you're intuitive.
Well, here's my thing, though. I have a question.
I'm all about moving on, though. But damn, I don't want my husband. If I die today, my husband better grieve me for about 3 years.
No, but here's my question. But no, all jokes aside, like, she literally watched her husband die.
Yeah, because she had a nigga consoling him on the side.
But what I'm saying is, like,
that shit happens.
It does. You watch this man die. It's no more, you guys don't sleep together, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
because he was sick.
No, I'm not saying it's right. He had cancer. The fuck? Like, I wouldn't be like, babe, you trying to get it out for me? Like, I wouldn't do that.
They got medicine.
You're selfish.
Medicinal usage.
You're selfish.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, no, so...
Selfish is going to make sure I got a real-life penis. Because you can't operate. What she did was selfish. Asking you to try a little bit.
But didn't she ask him... Didn't she ask him for, like, an open marriage? Wasn't that a conversation? I could have sworn that was, like, a conversation on Housewives. When he was diagnosed with cancer, she asked him for an open relationship.
She ain't shit if she did that.
No, I swear,
I'm sorry.
Let me look for it.
And when I make it, I can explain my answer.
Do y'all watch it? Because I want y'all to
tell me. If she asked this man for an open marriage when he got diagnosed with cancer because he couldn't fuck.
I don't think it was because he couldn't fuck.
That's our commentary. That's a problem.
Hold on. Hold on.
How would y'all feel answer that in the comments. How would you feel if you died and 4 months later your fucking man or your wife had a new dude? Don't give me all that motherfucking, oh, well, I don't want him to move on. Fuck that. All that. We know he want him to move on eventually. Kill that. I'm going to be looking at you. I'm going to be coming as spirit out the bathroom. Talking about, oh, so this motherfucker been here before? No.
Yeah, okay, so look.
People don't just die.
So, wait a minute.
This ain't Tyler Perry. Yeah. Only way that happened the same day was in Why Did I Get Married To, when Janet Jackson met Vin Diesel. And you see Tyler Perry still ain't never make a part 3 to that.
Vin Diesel or The Rock?
Same thing. They all...
No, they're not. Don't you do that.
They all wrestlers.
Mm-mm. Are you done? Okay. It says, Nene Leakes admits that she considered an open marriage and says she's allowed to flirt with other men. This was at the reunion, and this was because this was like right after he was diagnosed with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Nene Leakes admitted that she and Greg Leakes were considering separation. Oh. Right, okay. They were considering separation before he was diagnosed with cancer. Greg was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, and Nene said it took a toll on not only Greg's physical and emotional, not only Greg physically and emotionally, article.
Okay.
But it also tested their marriage. So she opened up about the change in Greg's attitude.
I thought marriage was through sickness and health to death do us part. Not that my dick can't work and you want to go ahead and find somebody else because I done got sick.
I didn't say it was because his dick didn't work.
I'm not you. That's what she's saying.
Okay. It was an emotional roller coaster during season 11. I do remember that. She opened up about the change in Greg's attitude, right, because she said he was mean, saying that the cancer made him mean. She received a lot of backlash from some of her cast members as well as many viewers who felt she was not supportive of Greg at his most vulnerable moment. Nene shot back and reminded fans that this was her first time going through any type of serious health battle in her marriage. She also explained that being Greg's primary caregiver during his illness proved to be difficult when his mood constantly changed. Season 11 was like, what the fuck? Season 11, if you ever get to watch it, it was heavy on like how much like he would like, everybody that used to watch the show is used to Greg just being a sweetheart. So it was kind of like different to see his attitude change.
Chemo.
But and it's understandable, but at the same time, like, yo, she's a fucking human. I get that you're going through it, but I'm human. I'm not allowed to feel like, I'm not saying that. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Pick your job, drop it, I don't give a shit. You're human.
You ain't that much human. I mean, we all got our own opinion.
Okay.
I would not, if my husband was sick, if my husband is sick and he's snappy, case in point, my mama was mean as shit going through chemo. Well, shit, she mean as shit without the chemo. But what I'm saying is, she was going through that, and it does take some issues on them. Nobody added to that or felt the way or, anything like that because she was sick.
She's not saying like, okay, you're snappy. She's simply saying, but she's simply saying she was the primary caregiver. First of all,
so
she
now
was saying I was the primary caregiver.
About being the primary caregiver.
She's not complaining. She's saying that it was hard. It took a toll on her. She said it took a toll on both of them physically and emotionally. She was not complaining. She just said she's fucking human. So everybody has an attitude with Nene because that's how she felt. She didn't say, I'm going to divorce your ass because, bitch, you got cancer. I can't do this.
No, she ain't got a nigga.
Okay, well, she said she was allowed to flirt. So guess what? If I'm allowed to, if I said, no, I'm saying, if I'm openly on television saying I'm allowed to flirt, that means what? My husband is allowing me to flirt.
Oh, she said that. She said, look, the comments, they are funny. She said, then, so why would I care? She said, I don't know. It seemed quick, but then again, I'm confused. Then he said, it's not like y'all divorced and he up in something next week. Right, G-Dub. She said, that's why I'm confused, G-Dub. He said, next. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't get what you're saying.
You just read it. I'm just simply saying this from what they tried to teach us about marriage.
I read the article. You have to watch the show. The article is only going to say but so much. You have to watch the show, damn it.
The article going to sum it up just like me.
No, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It twists a lot of shit because that's not the only thing that she said.
So then why did she get backlash for it? If what she didn't say, no, for real. If what she
why do people get backlash when somebody can say something and mean something totally different, but people are gonna take it a different way? That's they get backlash.
We're talking about this specific.
But you asked me why did she get backlash? I just told you. It's because people took it the wrong way.
Is it because they took it the wrong way, or what she said? Because when you think about marriage, I'm about to have to phone somebody.
Go ahead.
When you think about marriage, right? I would hate. Nobody ever said they don't want their partner to move on, but
Absolutely.
I would hate to die and you fucking end up with a chick. Well, not like I would know.
How exactly?
But,
so keep going.
Well, period. You do know because according to the Bible, we are all still here.
Keep going.
So, and for you to go and 90 days later, you in a whole nother situation. You're not even done grieving. The only time I could say somebody would be that fast at grieving is if you was already disconnected from me in the marriage anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's law, but that's the only thing I can say. Case in point, I don't want to put his name out there, but one of my members divorced from his wife, all this, that, and the third. She treated him like shit. Boop, 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 boop. She's heavily sick now. She asked him to come back to take care of her because her family was treating her like shit. He went back and he did that. She knew he had a girlfriend or all of that. But then he ended up leaving the girlfriend alone because I got to be here for her in this moment.
He died September 1st.
Okay, cool. She did all that and that. So what I'm saying is that even in any decency, if you are my husband, and you, case in point, the bitch that was fucking my baby father, her husband was just depressed. She left and didn't want to be with her husband no more because he hit depression and couldn't have sex. That was her answer to me. You understand? So my thing is, if marriage is supposed to be till death do us part through sickness and health, why are people really getting married? Because how the fuck I'm gonna get sick with something I can't control, and then you talking about you got somebody else because I'm being nasty and I'm being mean. Why you not taking your ass to therapy to fucking go ahead and figure out how to cope with a loved one that's going through a trying time right now? It is other resources than you going out here jumping and fucking and sucking on somebody else.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely.
So any backlash
but
she
that
got,
doesn't change.
let her get it.
That doesn't
and
change
this man that she
how
with,
she feels.
September
is my point.
1st, October,
that doesn't
November,
change
December.
how she feels.
Greg
is my
only
point.
been dead
That
for
does not change how
34
she feels. Is my point.
65 days.
Did you say 34,
No.
65 days?
How many days he been dead?
What did you say? We said September.
September 1st he died.
So
October 1st, November 1st, December 1st. Today is the 21st. 60, 30, I'm sorry, 30, 60.
That would be 90 days.
No, because December's not over with. Greg has literally been dead probably like 70 something days. I'm about to pull it up. He literally
September, was it September 1st, 2021?
You ready?
No, I just read a piece of it. I don't know if it was September 1st, but I know he died September. Yeah, September 1st.
1, 2, that's 30.
September
60.
1st. Was that the day he went?
90.
I said 90.
He been in 112 days. And you already got a new nigga?
He's not new.
Well, he not new, but what I'm saying is, she just cussed out the whole staff, talking about how Portia and everybody else was phony because they ain't come and they ain't help her grieve and they sent funky flowers.
Yeah, $12 or something. What did you say, $30?
Flowers.
Something like that.
Which I felt was so ungrateful. That shit was so ungrateful. Mm-hmm. Because they ain't had to give her shit. That's your husband, not mine. You understand? But it seemed like they liked her husband more than they liked her.
Oh God! If you would have watched the show, Greg was like,
no,
"Yo,
he did
like
seem
you would have loved Greg, and you don't even fucking know him." Like when I say that shit was so heartbreaking because she was like, "Damn, like I'm not even gonna see you on Housewives no more."
So you telling me that if you died and your partner moved on in 112 days, that wouldn't make you be like, this motherfucker been here?
No, I didn't. I said he's been there. It's clear that he's been there, but he might have started off as just a friend.
Cheating starts with a conversation. I'd be glad when people realize that.
Can I ask, okay, so if she was allowed to flirt, that's, what is that? Allowed to flirt is not cheating? I'm confused.
Did Greg say she was allowed to flirt?
Yo, he was sitting right there when she said it.
Well, the Greg had low self-esteem. And that's
No, he did not. That's the point. That's the point. He was okay with Nene because at the end of the day, clearly there was something in their marriage, or they had a conversation that was like, yo, I'm dying. At this point, we gotta face the fucking fact that I'm dying. And you're unhappy.
So you gonna flirt in my dying phase?
My nigga, if she just said she was allowed to do it and that was a conversation that they had, why is she the only one getting backlash from it?
You don't know
he
how
allowed
he feel.
it.
You don't know how he feel. Case
He
point.
said on... Shut up, Candace. I don't know.
Told me, I don't care who you see and what you do. But at the end of the day, when it was all said and done and we had a conversation, he said, I did not like it.
Then don't agree to something if you don't like it.
Oh my God.
Don't agree to it. If you don't like it, don't agree to it.
Is he down on all? People agree with things every day to appease their partners that they do not like.
Oh, well, then that's your fault.
So then in marriage, you're not supposed to compromise?
No, you absolutely are. But what the fuck? What do I look like telling you, Candace? Go ahead and cheat. Go ahead and flirt. Go ahead and flirt. But then I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna say you're a fucking cheater.
Absolutely, I'm going to.
Candace, shut up. Shut up. Like, you make me so mad, yo. Because it's like you. Oh my God. Whatever.
I'm going to. Cause y'all really think down in his deep of his heart of hearts that he really wanted his wife to fucking flirt?
No.
But if you know she gonna do the shit anyway, you gonna fake like you okay with it.
So you're gonna sit on camera and allow her to say it in public?
Yeah, because I'd rather sit there and let her humiliate me than for me to...
because that makes so much fucking sense.
For people to think...
It makes so much fucking sense.
I'd rather for you to humiliate me in public so people in my face. So it's like there's no blind eye versus you doing that shit behind my back. And then
okay, so it wasn't. So
guess
what? Guess what? Greg isn't here to say that it was in his face. Y'all just know. Y'all just feel like it was behind his back. Whole time he probably up in heaven like, I fucking knew it. Now what?
Now what? She probably going to hell.
Now what? Why is she going to hell? Why is she going to go to hell when that was an agreement?
Greg is not here to confirm no.
Okay then, but
because he would have made that shit clear.
Yo, I'll show you the video. Oh
please do. God. I'm sorry. You want me to be okay with
this? Is ridiculous.
She wants me to be okay with stripping at the wedding. No, she wants me to be okay with moving on past your dying husband.
No,
after 112 days.
I did not say be okay with that. I said he was not new. Why do you keep saying? I simply have said this 1,000 times. He's not new. He's not new. He's not new. Nowhere in there did I say, Candace, no, be okay with the fact that she moved on 3 months after her husband passed away from cancer. We started talking about his dick didn't work. We don't even know if Greg's dick worked.
She moved on before the cancer.
Probably.
Nene was the cancer.
Ooh.
And that's a whole nother realm. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to get on that, once I make it, they be to try and pull this up. But no, seriously, like, I don't know. I think people, I don't know. And I probably don't know for sure because I'm not married. But I mean, I did lose somebody that I cared about, to death. And I was upset. And I ain't move on in no 15 days.
And then they're saying she's dating a married man, so.
And now the nigga she dating is married. He gonna croak next. I'm just saying. Nene is toxic. She with money. She got money and she toxic. Case in point. This is another one that don't make no sense that's old. That motherfucking Evelyn Lozada. What her name is?
I think it is Love.
The bitch from Basketball Wives. She had the whole world thinking it was so cute. Long as, you could cheat, Ocho, long as you use a condom. Y'all remember that? She found no condoms.
No, she said, tell me. She said, tell me.
On the reunion, she did not.
In the show, she said, tell me.
On the reunion.
But in the show, said, but when she was talking
Royce
to Ocho Cinco, she said, no, I want you to tell me. And he repeated it back and said, you want me to tell you? She said, yes. That's the problem with people now. They're not honest in their relationship.
She told it, and on the reunion, And then on an episode, she said, I know you're going to do what you're doing. And if you're going to do it, use a condom. And I remember it like yesterday because all the men on the police department was like, oh, she's real. She's real. Because they thought this shit was cool. He went ahead, he used some condoms. You got upset, got your head butt. And then fucking went on a whole I Wanna Save My Life about it. Remember that? She went on a whole, that was her storyline for about 7 seasons. Remember that? And then all of a sudden, she talked about how horrible he was, how he was this, and she was in this, she played this victim, and then turned around and during the show when she was on the radio, and they said, who would you call if something happened to you in an emergency? Someone that that really cares and you can rely on. And what did she say?
I don't know what. She
said she would call Ocho Cinco. And I was like, really? So she went on this whole spiel because Shawnee said she would call Shaq. She went on this whole spiel. Do y'all remember that? She went on this whole spiel about how Ocho was this, Ocho was that. He beat her. That wasn't the first time. Remember when she got mad at Tammy when Tammy was like, bitch, that's what y'all do. Like, you try to make it seem like it was something new. And then when her and Shawnee went and did an interview on at a radio show or talk show something or a therapy session, they asked her if there was an emergency and in the time of need, who would you call on? Which ex would you call on to be there for you that care about you and will come to your rescue? And she said Ocho. And everybody was like, how you saying you would call Ocho and he really cared when you just went on a tour, a domestic violence tour, about how he didn't care? But something that happened to you in a crisis and that's the first fucking person you calling?
Yeah, but what was the point of this?
The point of that?
No, yeah, like how does that relate to meet me in
Because
I'm sorry, like it's just two different stuff.
I'm saying there's two different things, but I'm just saying people do stupid shit. He might have said he was okay with her flirting for the screen. And when they got off that screen, Greg probably said, bitch, you know damn well I'm not okay with you flirting. That's my point. People say what they want to be these personalities on television, and then behind closed doors, you get your head butt, and you in chemo, and she's sucking dick.
Oh, the headbutt was Evelyn. Okay, got you.
These people show you what they want to show you. Case in point, Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship goals. Never mind he cheated and wanted to redo his wedding vows. They did say that. Never mind he cheated and they had to redo their wedding vows. But they talking about what did Beyonce say? Of course some shit go down when there's $1 billion in an elevator. If that's not an example of mind your fucking business instead of people's relationships, because Solange went viral and Beyonce's still married. 40 kids later. 40 kids later. I'll be glad we should tell him cut his hair off.
Now, what was the point of that one?
Girl, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay, because that.
Oh, a facade. People, Kevin Gates. He did a whole interview saying that people shouldn't be, caught up on the relationships that they see on social media because these relationships are staged.
Yeah.
And these pictures are placed.
You don't know what goes
on
behind closed doors. Yeah.
So.
What I hate, though, is when celebrities feel like they have to go to social media and go live. Like, this is some wild shit to me. I'm gonna go live. Like, I am all over the place. I'm crying. I probably figured out my man just cheated on me. But I'm gonna go live and explain to people my man is a fucking fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why? Like, what am I getting at? But how does that help?
I think it's like a venting mechanism.
To social media? Like you don't have no fucking friends you can just call and vent to? I gotta vent to the whole fucking world?
No, I don't think it'd be about that. I think it'd be more about the fact that, you wanna get ahead of it before everybody else. Even though everybody else is gonna say what they want. Think about it. We'll tell people what really happened to them all day long, even if they sit there and they telling you what happened. There's a bitch somewhere that's gonna be like, she lying. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of times it being, let me at least say something. And let me say something because this is crazy, or I'm looking a certain way, or these motherfuckers don't even know. So they'll hold up, nigga. You acting like you was the motherfucking world best boyfriend, nigga. Look at this. So I think that's what it's about. It ain't even about like friends and stuff. And then sometimes you want people to know you're human. You're human.
This is coming from the same person. When I said Nene is human.
She's not. Not with that.
Keep going.
You're
At the
not
same time, you're human, and what happens?
At the same time, you're human, and they want to come. Case in point, fucking Jada Wade. Lord Dirt got everybody want to propose now, okay? I ain't gonna lie. That nigga proposal, one of the realest proposals I ever seen in my life, okay? Because I was rolling, and then, you know, I like to pick things apart because that's what I do. And when he said, you want to marry me? To me, that made me feel like he didn't really want to marry
Right,
her.
because you could have been like, you want to be my wife.
Right? But he said, I smoke a nigga for you. Straight up. I said, oh, shit.
Right, that's the hood booger in you. Anyway. So,
Well, nobody want to be with no fucking Stuart Little ass nigga.
that first of all, that's nice. Be a fucking, like, come out and express how you feel.
Right,
don't be telling me I'm gonna shoot a nigga for you. Don't do that. Just like kindly just be like, you know, I do anything for you. Exactly.
No,
Hood
what
booger.
I'm
A fucking
saying
ratchet.
is-
A fucking
But
ratchet.
I'm saying, call me what she want. What I'm saying
It does
is,
something to me.
It do. What I'm saying is, don't nobody want to be with nobody. Whereas though if the man come up the street and punch me, you running. You know,
Of course not.
I've experienced that. Don't nobody want to be with nobody. That's a man that ain't even going to step up to the fucking plate. I don't. But if you gonna propose and say, feel me, you know,
First of all, you can still be.
That shit had me comment under the shade room.
You always comment under the shade room.
I said, this got to be the realest proposal I seen yet. Because you knew it was real. Until he got to the, you want to marry me? I would have said, dude, I want to marry you or you proposing to me. Either way, I'm going to take this ring down. And now fucking Jada Waiter. I think she's so cute.
Oh yeah, she is. She's really pretty.
Talking about she'll take the baby back.
Yeah, that annoyed
Girl,
the fuck
you just
out of
2
me.
weeks ago.
Said you knew that he was fucking with Saweetie, and you said how could he? I told baby like how you do that to Miss Chanel or whatever the fuck. Girl,
Miss Chanel?
she said she's Miss Chanel because she buys Chanel like how much. She was like, y'all know how much money I spend on Chanel a week. You didn't see that when they tried to basically blow up Baby's spot? She was like, I already seen it. I was already 10 steps ahead, and people was in the comments like, how was that 10 steps ahead? Like, you were not 10 steps ahead, but okay.
Mm-hmm. I just don't understand what the Chanel. I'm trying to find the fucking Chanel. Where did the Chanel bag come in this analogy?
Because Saweetie, he I think spent like a certain amount of money on Saweetie at the
I
Chanel store.
like to call her Sweetie.
Me too. At the Chanel store, and that's why she was like, I told baby like, no, like you thought I wasn't gonna find out like Miss Chanel herself because it was at the Chanel store.
But Sweetie also get Birkin, so I'm confused.
Okay.
Which bags cost more? Jada Waiter.
Jada, right?
First of all, Sweetie ain't got. Well, I ain't gonna get on that because they gonna say he's single, they single, all of them single. But Sweetie is a dot pocket. I feel like she's just trying to find a come up. Somebody's gonna get her, put her on. She's on, but I'm talking about like somebody's gonna really make her fully mainstream, popping up here, and she's just trying to find the next nigga to do it. And I believe that she would go back to Quavo.
Mm-hmm. So you don't believe that most of the baby moms in the industry,
the little baby like 19 years old, Sweetie like 50. What is she doing with this?
First of all, little baby is not.
How old is he?
Like 20 in his late 20s.
Anyway, she a pedophile.
Yo, they're like the same.
See, I don't know.
Little baby, right? Little baby's 27.
Well, her makeup make her look older.
Why the fuck y'all giving me Lit Baby? Who is Lit Baby?
Oh my
Little
God.
baby is 27. Saweetie is
15.
No, she's like 25, 26. Okay, she's 28.
How old is he?
27.
Oh, damn. Could have fooled me.
Yo, she does not look that old.
Well, that's why she doing whole shit. Go back to what we talked about earlier. In your 20s, you can do some dumb shit.
She's doing whole shit like what?
Well, I just don't believe in being passed around the industry. I'll let y'all know when I can.
Majority of them bitches are.
Angela Bassett was not.
Oh my God, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm gonna meet her one day.
Do not fucking do that.
Angela, when did y'all ever read? Come on, when y'all ever read about Angela Bassett? Oh, don't put you there. Angela Bassett getting passed around.
Majority of the young ones are.
But Viola. What her name is?
Viola Davis.
Yeah, what was that?
The hell if I know.
Did you hear about Cicely Tyson getting passed around in the industry?
No, Cicely was too busy telling
These
people.
old people, not old, these more seasoned grown folk know how to conduct themselves. Meanwhile, Sweetie and them is twerking it all over the internet. Rihanna and finally set her ass still with a dick longer than 2 years. You understand? Who else? Keep going around and around. I don't know who Mulatto with. Fucking Chloe. Now Chloe fuck with what that boy name is. I don't even know how Beyonce and them even letting that happen. Chloe.
Oh, Chloe. I thought you were talking about Kardashian. My bad.
Tristan keep fucking around on her.
I can't think of his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Why is Chloe with him?
That little girl.
Gunna,
Chloe.
ain't it?
Yes.
She with Gunna. Why?
Why don't you ask her?
Keke Palmer got her little boyfriend. He's an Aquarius too, so that's kind of,
Why are you asking me why is Chloe with Gunna though? Like, what's wrong with? I don't know nothing about him.
He's a thug. That sounds like the people.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a thug, but I'm just saying like that persona of that hood, that street with like
that might just be his image.
What comes with that?
That might just be his image.
Cardi said the same thing about Offset. I remember that. He went through all that to get her, renting out the movie theater and everything to get her attention to take her on a date. To cheat on her with them strippers.
Okay, once again, that just might be his image. Like, we don't really know the type of dude Gunna is.
I'd rather her be with... Oh, look at Michael B. Jordan. With his ass. I don't even want to get into that. Out of all the girls, he could have picked Chloe. He could have been with Chloe's sister, Haley.
Candace. Just like nobody can pick anybody for you. Beyonce can't pick nobody for Chloe.
Thank you. That's
or
Hannah
got anybody else.
The same way they made Rihanna and Chris Brown not talking, he beat her ass up because the industry had controlled that.
That's because he beat her the fuck up.
The way the whole family controlled Britney Spears, she
had a legal document.
It can be done, goddammit. That's my point. What you say? He said they didn't have social media like that.
Because Angela might have been a freak. You just don't know that.
Say that.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
How?
I've never seen
How? You don't know if Angie was a freak.
I've never seen anything about Angela Bassett.
Of course you're not going to hear about it. Of course you're not going to hear about it.
You're not going to sit here and
Of course you're not going to hear about it. Of course you're not going to hear about it. Of course you're not going to hear about it.
You need to be respectful. Seriously.
She might have been a freak. No, you said in your 20s. Didn't she say that in your 20s? So
not Angela Bassett.
You don't know that.
We knew about Angela Bassett. Angela was well in her motherfucking 40s.
Right. When we knew about her in her 40s.
That's all that matters.
In her 20s, she was probably clapping ass, throwing it back.
I ain't got nothing to do.
On her tippy toes, sucking a whole lot of dick.
Everybody in their 20s is a fool, and you're not going to sit here and you're not going to do that.
Sorry, Miss Angie, but she probably
You're not going to do that. You're not going to. There's never
been
no dirt on her name.
I'm just saying. Of course not. Of course not. She's old. She's older. And fucking social media wasn't as hot as it is back then.
Halle Berry's a little steady bag too.
How?
Because she is.
How?
Because she is.
How?
Because she'd have been in the industry too with a couple little fucking directors and all that.
3 of them.
Ooh.
That you can name.
Ooh.
That you can name.
Ooh. And Angela had how many?
She has a husband now.
With the nigga from where?
Now.
She's had him for years.
Now.
She's had him for years.
Now.
This is why society can. They always trying to throw dirt on somebody. She's a great example, and people don't like when you use great examples. But I bet you if we were sitting here and we was fucking using Megan Thee Stallion, who fucking you don't know if she got shot herself or a homegirl shot her. You'll be saying, oh, this is so good. Woo, 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 woo.
No, I just find it weird that
Let me say something about Nicki. You're trying to tell me Nicki was a hoe.
I never said Nicki was. I don't know. Only person I know that she ever dealt with was Safari, which was in the industry, and Meek.
So Safari does not count being in the industry. Love and hip hop, him in the industry. Can we stop?
I thought he wrote her song. Not her songs, but I thought he did something.
He helped. He was the boyfriend. Whatever he did,
Okay, so
he was the background nigga.
Anyway.
Safari didn't come in the game.
All right, well,
Safari was the
whatever.
nigga before the industry. He does not count. She was with Safari before she was popping.
Okay,
when she moved to
whatever.
Atlanta,
I don't
and that's when
care.
she found Waka Flocka mother. So if you're gonna know, you need to know.
I really don't care.
But I don't care. I don't like
never
that
heard me say that Nicki
she.
Minaj was a
You know,
hoe.
hold on, because now we got some things to discuss.
Okay.
Because she slept with Quavo,
Who?
Nicki, and she was with Meek Mill. Press the little power bowl. They are the only two people that we know that she actually dealt with in the industry. And she said because her team, her entourage, wouldn't even let guys talk to her that wanted her in the industry.
What's your point?
She's not a hoe.
Who was a hoe?
Lori. No, as the young people like to say, she's just dating. And you know what Fram tried to tell me? Fram gonna try to tell me, because I play in my song, Future bitter. I say Future is not no bitter. She gonna say yes he is because he made that song. Tell Steve Harvey I don't want him. I said he is not bitter. And you heard what Lorenzo said up here was like how he when we talking about that book. He was like Lori Harvey don't follow them 90-day rules.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just think it's all just I don't know. I'll let y'all know when I get there. Cause I feel me personally, I want a regular dude. Though.
Oh no, I'm just a little. What's scared?
You just sleep with everybody for me.
What confuses me? Who?
When we get up there,
No, the fuck I won't.
You can do it.
No, I don't give a shit. No, what the fuck? You won't rent out my pussy for you? Like, no, what?
It's a team effort.
No, bullshit. I'm not on that team. Anyway, all I'm saying is, it just kills me. It kills me. It just kills me how, like, this generation, like your generation, my mother's generation, right?
Has morals. No, go ahead.
Girl.
We definitely did.
The biggest fucking freak generation there is.
Well, your mother like 60.
I'm not saying y'all were freaks, but I'm saying y'all generation big ass freaks, but y'all want to call these little girls hoes.
First of all, these young folks. First of all, we what coming up was not twerking it on it. You got people that are fucking on Instagram live. Okay, we ain't do no shit like that. You understand?
Instagram was not out back then.
Black Planet was. MySpace was.
Your time, not my mother's.
AOL was.
Your time, not my mother's.
Roots. So, you know, this generation.
Maybe we can say my grandma. And yeah, my grandmother's generation probably was throwing it back too. Like, that's what kills me. That's what kills me. The thing is.
No, the 80s was because we're Uncle Luke and the 2 Live Crew. Yeah. On the stage. Pop that pussy, baby. Pop that. Yeah, that's that shit, and you know that was a little sprinkly dinkly.
Back then, they put codes in their songs and shit. So when you was younger, bullshit out here they be like, girl, pop that pussy for a real nigga. No, back then you would be singing some shit. You might be like, don't sing that. You get older, you be like, wow.
Thank you, G-Dub.
That's real fucked up.
He said there's a difference. He said it's a big difference between then and now. This generation wants to put everything
on
out
social
there.
media, but you're trying to say that if social media wasn't a huge thing back in my mother or my stepdad's day, that they would not do it. They were just freaks. They were just freaks in what? They were just freaks in what?
Every era had its hoes, but this generation has all the hoes.
That doesn't make alright. It's just that technology is so. It's just that technology is so powerful.
Somebody can come in here right now and shoot me,
and
somebody's
gonna record it. Absolutely.
And you gonna be sitting here like,
let me go live.
Let me see.
Let me go live. Like, yo, they done fucked her up. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's just that technology is so powerful and nothing is private anymore. But trust and believe, them bitches was freaks back in the day.
Absolutely, but it was private. This generation
because there wasn't any.
So you're saying that it was only private because there was no social media, that everybody just put their business out there? Because Nana ain't put her business out there.
Banana was a hoe. So all I'm saying is she was a. You're saying they're hoes because it's public.
I didn't say they were hoes.
You just said Lori Harvey was a hoe. You don't know that she really fucked them. You just she quote unquote dated them.
Let me tell you this.
You don't know that she. You don't know. You not her vagina. You don't know she was really fucking these men.
You can believe what you want. You can believe what you want.
You was in the bed with Lori Harvey when she was fucking all of them.
Lori Harvey was fucking. Lori Harvey. If I get with Future, I'm fucking.
That's you, but that's you. That's you. She probably was.
If I get with Michael B. Jordan,
she probably was.
If you get with Michael B. Jordan, you fucking.
I will not.
Oh God! So now everybody just dating people out here, and y'all ain't fucking.
Michael B. Jordan is not my type.
Niggas up the street.
Michael B. Jordan is not my type. Sorry that he's your type.
Oh my gosh! No, he's definitely not my type. I do it to him.
He's not your type now because he fucked with Lori Harvey, so it turned you off. He was definitely your type before he fucked with Lori Harvey.
I would definitely screw him, but I definitely like red.
Yeah, but I don't. That's on
type.
you. That's on
My
you.
type.
But I would not fuck Michael B. Jordan. There's nothing attractive to me about him.
Okay. This is what they all say until they get in the room with the nigga.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you think that. But anyway, I don't have to prove my pussy anyway. What was you gonna say?
Give it up once we get the bird.
No, what should you keep trying to like fucking rent mine out?
We're giving it up. Just he said this generation still can be private. They choose to upload.
Yeah, okay, and that's absolutely true. But my point is, how can you say everybody? First of all, social media is just annoying anyway. Every fucking body's life is perfect on social media. You notice how don't nobody got no issues for real on social media?
You banged the camera off.
Did I? I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Everybody's life is perfect on social media. Don't nobody got no problems.
On Instagram, on Facebook is the real people.
Oh, see, I'm not on Facebook. But on Instagram, everybody's life is perfect. Everybody got
Maseratis.
A
bag.
Birkins.
Everybody's business is flashing.
Everybody's business. They always came with clients. Nobody struggled with a business. Everybody has positive.
Everybody had $200.
People are fucking scammers. And then they came up and just, oh my God, it's such a miracle. I prayed about this. God only had $200 to my name. I manifested it, right? Don't know the difference between manifesting and
every
God.
drug dealer the first.
Hello. Got their body done, but when they act like they don't, when their legs don't match the ass.
Get their body done, then start taking pictures in the gym.
Bitches come in, they live in a fucking rat-infested apartment with a little mattress that the air is out of, but they taking half-ass naked pictures and like.
Niggas only feeding them chicken boxes.
Hello. They not gonna fuck. Hold on. They living in rat-infested, living from pillow to post. Not even in have their own shit. Living from pillow to post, but talking about they not gonna fuck with a nigga who don't got a bag.
Surviving over PPP.
Hello.
PPP.
Standing like a motherfucker in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
niggas is gonna be mad come tax time.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be mad come tax time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's Instagram. And seeing all that you described is on Instagram. I've never seen none of that foolishness on Facebook. I see the people arguing with their baby daddies, the grandmothers, the aunts.
And see, that's another thing.
The aunts.
You put all of your businesses on social media. But then you want to talk about, I wish people mind their motherfucking business. Well, bitch, how?
Oh, you
how I'm going to mind my business?
I hate when people post about
how you want me to mind my business? And why I got to mind my business, Rochelle, when you just told us your fucking business? Why can't I put my opinions on the shit?
Yeah.
I think your baby father was a shitball. Now you mad at me, but you just said your baby father was a shitball and he's a drunk. Like, what? What type of shit is that?
Oh, you say, oh my gosh, such ain't had to die like that. You mad because I asked what happened.
You should not.
Girl, it's public information. Don't you post nothing about nobody dying. And
Oh my God,
I'm gonna be
what
inquiring.
happened?
Yeah, oh my gosh, what happened?
And here's another one. You don't know, you wasn't close with a person that died. Them bitches that always be in the comments like, oh my God, I knew him.
No, I was
That
just,
is some weird ass shit.
What about I was just talking to him?
Please answer the phone. I just need one more conversation.
This nigga ain't seen you since kindergarten.
I was just with him last summer.
Oh, last summer he died this one, bitch. Pick a year. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why.
And I miss talking to him. Oh my God, this was really like, you was really my best friend. Like, I'm so fucked up about this. I really need therapy.
Yeah, that shit irritates me. Yeah, bitches do that all day. Or show up at the funeral wanting attention.
That don't scare you though?
Yeah.
Like a bitch that know everybody that died on Instagram? I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Not if you know everybody that died.
Yo, because I'm gonna sit here and think like, nah, bitch, like ain't no way. Am I next? Because you know everybody that died. Down to the no.
I hate to know where everybody is, bitch. And I hate a bitch that don't have funeral etiquette. Like bitches be wearing, they need to give back funeral classes attire and interview attire. Cause I seen the girl with her ass and everything out at a funeral. Like, if I was the mother, I'd have told you get the fuck out, straight up. Like these bitches do everything for the gram.
Now I will say there are, but here's the thing though, a lot of younger females do that.
It was bitches my age doing it.
No.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. Like, so I don't even know if it's my generation or if it's your generation or my mother's generation, because I've seen people in my mother's generation also
She's an attention
half-ass dress.
She does everything for attention.
My mother?
No, who you just said.
Oh,
she does shit for clout.
Yeah.
To be the topic.
Yeah.
Come on, bitch. Don't come to my funeral looking like the fuck you going to down on my jeans, bitch. Seriously, here's some class. Cause now you showing your ass and got everybody in my family thinking that you ain't had no fucking class. Come on, don't do that. Show up to my funeral with some sense.
But I definitely think it is a problem. Like school, like I think that school should show you how to. In high school, you should at least know how to dress for an interview.
We did.
In my high school, you did.
Nowadays,
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Don't even go to school.
Not even that. People show up to interviews in jeans.
And gets the job every time she walking out with a job. You hear me? Baby, this is so different. I'll be like, oh my gosh, look. Comes out with that bag every time. I swear to God, if it wasn't about to die, I'll call her right on it. Comes in there every time. Yeah, with cut up jeans and everything. Gets the job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I was in school, you had to wear like a
slack
suit or like
a
khakis
dress
if you were a guy,
and a blazer,
a button-up polo, something.
We had to pass that to graduate.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of times now it's like dress according to the job. According to the job, right? So of course, if you're a stripper, you would dress, like that. But now, like when you work at a warehouse, you can dress in sweatpants because you're dressing according to the job. I did not know that. I still, of course, in a hospital, like when you're a nurse or you're working in a hospital, scrubs is obviously like that's a no-brainer. But sweatpants, I never thought was acceptable. But it happens.
We've been on here for like 3 hours. The iPad, everything's about to die. Tune in again one day next week. Come on, fucking Michael.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know how you end it.
I didn't end it. I gotta hit.
Oh. And so, we'll see you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in with us tonight. Leave a comment. Y'all been leaving the comments, hearts, like, and subscribe to the channels. Mm-hmm. So we can get up here and we get on here, This is just conversations with, we're going to have a conversation, do a show. New generation versus thought generation. Old head generation. Old head generation. No, this new generation and thought generation is 2 different generations.
What's the thought generation?
Where you just fucking and doing all that craziness. This new generation, they just don't give a fuck about nothing. The thought generation's got a little bit of morals. The new generation don't give a fuck about shit.
Like new, like the little, like the 2000s?
Like these high schoolers.
Oh, okay.
Like the high schoolers and...
Like they don't care?
They don't give a fuck about nothing. And the middle schoolers. Come on, we got little kids in middle school killing themselves now.
I thought that was like because of bullying.
Yeah, but this is the most low self-esteem generation out here right now.
Well, you gotta think like you don't have most of the time they probably don't have fucking parents because their parents want to be out partying. Like you're not paying attention to your kid. You're not.
Well, what you trying to say?
Well, I'm sorry that you took offense to it.
I don't, because mine is right there in the room.
Okay, well then.
But that is so rude. But yeah, so we'll see you guys again. Thank you guys for watching.
Heart and a thumbs up.
Heart and a thumbs up? No, that's Facebook. This is just like and subscribe and comment and share.
All that good stuff.
All right, toodles.
Peace out, homes.
Not peace out, homes.
Is that racist?
Is it for Latinas?
I think so. I don't know.
Essay.
Yes.
Boop.